The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
I've done the thing again I did the other day. I plugged the wrong thing into the computer. This is a headphone. Socket. Loads of people listening from all over the world. Do you see the front page of the Star today? I'm on the front page of the Star. Me. And so I've got loads of new listeners, and they've listened to this rubbish. Me ballsing it up. Hang on. Show hasn't started yet, guys. Show hasn't started yet. Show's going to start. Aha. Show's going to start very, very soon. Show starting now, sir.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born upon this day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, this blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
Crown him again, King forever, ceasing never over us all to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading still. Proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Glorious now, behold him arise, King and God and sacrifice. Hallelujah, hallelujah, worship him, God most high. Proceed and guide us to thy perfect light. God rest ye merry gentlemen, God rest ye dismay. God rest ye merry gentlemen, God rest ye dismay. God rest ye merry gentlemen, God rest ye dismay. God rest ye merry gentlemen, God rest ye dismay.
Oh, well, that ends suddenly. So, 0344 499 1000. Thank you, George Galloway, for your delightful and kind words. An excellent show. This is mine and Kath's last show before Christmas. We're here for New Year's Eve, and we got Holly on the phones. And she's not very good on the phone, so we decided to take calls straight to air, just to save everybody the embarrassment. We'll do calls straight to air. Maybe we'll mix it up tonight. I don't know. It's kind of the last day of term, and it's been a weird old day. I'm on the front page of the Daily Star. Not just a tiny thing. Here, let me set you up with a gag. I'm on the front page of the Daily Star, which is amazing, because normally they just have tits on there. Okay, you got that? Okay, that's a free one I'm giving you. And then I've just seen that I'm a big thing on Reddit. I'm on Reddit. Very, very strange. Listen, all we did, Catherine and I, in terms of that call, we did our job as broadcasters and we did our jobs as human beings, and that's it. I have no update on Chris. I don't expect to get an update on Chris. I called him a couple of times yesterday and I texted him and he's not replied, and that's cool. That's fine. I'm going to text him probably on Sunday at some point, and if he doesn't want to reply, you know what? That's absolutely fine, because it's not my story. It's not your story. It's not a movie where we get an ending. It's life, life. You don't always know what happens next. You don't know what happened to the people in it. So, as always, wishing Chris a lot of love and a lot of luck. And Chris, if you are listening, you've got my number. If you want to send us a text or give us a call, you'd be welcome to. But speaking as someone who's been invited to his neighbour's two door down to a Christmas drinks on Christmas Eve, and he's terrified. I'm fully aware there's no pressure, man. I don't want to put any more pressure on your shoulders. You don't have to contact me if you don't want. My work, our thing is done if you want it to be done, and it's not if you don't, and we can keep it off air, and all of that. So that is the situation where we are. Catherine's just putting together that call as a podcast. We got the thumbs up to put it out as a podcast, and while it sounds slightly flippant doing that, I actually think there is some humanitarian and humane merit in doing it. I think it might actually help. I think Chris's pain might actually help a lot of other people, and that'll be wicked. And who knows, it might even help Chris. Certainly help me as a human being. Certainly help me, and it certainly encouraged me to engage in a conversation with my kids about pain and about misery and about sadness and about speaking up. So we can talk about that if you want, but otherwise we're taking calls straight to air. You give me a call, 0344 499 1000. Every time I see a number pop up on the screen, I click on this little button and I say, line 1, you are on the wireless.
Hi, my name's Tara. Hello?
Hello, your name is what? Harris?
No, it's Tara, Tara.
Tara, sorry, Tara. I'm going deaf. This is the problem. As I get older, I'm going terribly deaf. Good evening, Tara.
That's okay. I just want to let you know that, after that Chris incident,
yeah,
it's like.
Tara, do me a favour. Do me a favour, because we're both getting confused. Turn your radio off. That's what's confusing me, because I can hear the 7-second delay in the background. So if you turn that off. Oh, gosh, it's long. Yeah. That's a long old delay, that is.
Oh, my God, that sounds awful.
Have you turned it off?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Go on, then. Sorry, what were you saying? After the call with Chris, yes.
Yes. Basically, I used to suffer with anxiety, depression.
Yeah.
I tried slitting my wrist and all of this lot. But what it's done is, because, the call really... I listened to the full 27 minutes, and it was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And it's kind of... I don't know how to put it. Basically, Christmas Day, I've managed to get my husband to agree to this. We are going to London, and our Christmas dinner is going to be put into wraps, and we're going to London, and we're going to try and feed as many homeless people
Beautiful.
As we possibly can. We've only got a medium-sized turkey.
Yeah.
But basically our Christmas dinner is going to be put into a wrap, and we are going to go to London.
There you go.
On Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And we are going to go around and try to feed some homeless people.
Tara, that is a wonderful thing to do. You should be very proud of yourself. Congratulations. That's a lovely selfless act.
Well,
who's cooking it, and are they a good cook? That's the question that the homeless people want to know. Is it you, and can you cook? Or is it just that every year you ruin your Christmas dinner by burning it? What's happening, Tara?
No, we don't really generally have Christmas dinner because there's only two of us. So my husband is really good at stuff like that.
Yep.
It was something I wanted to do next year. I wanted to make sure that I could get it all planned, so I could take down. So it would be nice and warm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we decided that we're going to do it earlier, so it isn't going to be nice and warm. It's going to be done on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Oh.
Everything's going to be wrapped up. Literally everything that you could get on a Christmas plate.
Are you having Brussels sprouts?
Everything.
Yes. Then, because otherwise, here's the thing: if there ain't no Brussels sprouts, then it's not an S Club party. As far as I'm concerned, you've got to have the Brussels sprouts.
Christmas dinner isn't Christmas dinner without Brussels sprouts.
Even if you don't like Brussels sprouts, you should still have them on your plate. Me and my youngest are the only ones in our family that like Brussels sprouts. Everybody else hates it, and that disgusts me. Tara,
you should try calling them cabbage or mini cabbage.
Mini cabbage, le petit cabbage, le petit cabbage. Hey Tara, listen. You are doing a great thing. You should be very proud of yourself. If we inspired you with that phone call, then that's something. But you sound like you've got goodness in your heart, and you sound like a good human being. And that sounds like a wonderful thing to do on Christmas. And I wish you the very, very best of luck with it. Let's go to line 2. Line 2, you're on the wireless. And for the new listeners, that's the show summed up in 2 phone calls. That is it in 2 phone calls. Honestly, we've got a load of new listeners. I have to do an interview with America today, and I might be doing one with New Zealand later. But that is the show in 2 phone calls. We go from a very serious, heartfelt story from a young woman who's going to reach out and help to a bloke playing a recorder badly down the phone. That's it. That's it. That's all we got. 0344 499 1000. This is the Late Night Alternative. Weeknights from 10 with me, Iain Lee and Catherine Boyle, only on Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We'll get you talking.
Something has changed with this. This is not the same. Well, let me explain. This microphone has changed. I can't tilt it. There's no tilt feature, and I'm sure there's been a tilt feature. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Tara, I'm not quite sure what you're apologising for. You have nothing to apologise for. It's calls straight to air. Don't swear. Don't be libellous. There's a 7-second delay. But it's the last air term. Who can be bothered to work properly? I thought George Galloway was going to bring in some board games and his Spectrum and load that up. And then run off around the building with walkie-talkies. But no, he did a show. He actually did work. The guy's a lunatic. Good evening, Line 1. You're on the wireless.
Good evening,
man. Old man.
Good evening, young lady.
She's not in yet.
Oh, that's not good then, is it?
Hey, here's the thing, right? Kath did I'll get her to do it later on. Kath did the worst Father Christmas impression I've ever heard in my life, right? So I thought tonight we would ask all the callers to do their best Father Christmas impression. At the end, we'll announce a winner, and there's a prize of £1 million up for grabs.
Okay.
So let's hear yours. Let's hear yours, Manny.
We'll fix that for me to win then, eh?
Okay, mate. Yep.
Ho, 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 ho.
Sorry? Hang on a minute. What does Father Christmas say?
What? Ho, 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 ho.
No, he doesn't.
He does?
No, he doesn't.
At the beginning?
No, he doesn't.
At the beginning?
No, he doesn't at the beginning, no. He says something very, very specific at the beginning.
No, we know, yeah. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Right, we're getting there. It's 3 hoes. Ho, ho, ho.
No,
Merry Christmas, young children.
Oh, there we go. Anyway, Ian, I just want to wish you and the cat and everybody a very Merry Christmas.
I got beef with you. I got beef with you, Manny.
Why?
Last year, or maybe it was the year before. You sent me a present. You sent me some aftershave, some cheap aftershave from the market.
Well, no, it wasn't. No, it was not from the bloody market, man. It's from Avon.
Funny, it didn't have the Avon name on it.
No, it was from Avon.
It didn't have the Avon name on it.
Well, I don't know. It was from Avon. I was told it was from Avon.
Well, you're a blind man. You got stitched up, mate. They lied to you.
Never mind.
Anyway,
Never mind.
So when was that? Last year or the year before?
Last year.
Yeah, I still got it. I use it. It's my emergency aftershave, right?
Good.
No present this year, Manny. And you're working this year.
Then I wasn't. Yeah, but I was on the dole then, wasn't I?
You're working this year, and you can afford a decent present, better than the market aftershave.
Okay. I'll send you something after the new year.
I don't want it after the New Year present. That doesn't exist as a thing.
Hang on. In the sales, ain't he?
Manny, you don't have to buy me anything. Because I'm never talking to you ever again. Because you're scum. Mary, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Hang on. Oh. You know, the other day with Chris, it's not just him you help. You help a lot of people, you know. A lot of people out there who were in sort of, you know, thinking of doing what we were doing, but they were two minds. You know, they know what they put people through.
Thank you, man. Thank you. That's why we decided to put it out as a podcast, because we thought it might help a few more people.
Anyway, is Cass there?
All right. No, she's not. She popped in, then she saw it was you on the screen, and she went out again.
Good. Anyway.
Tatty bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Well. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Let's go to line 2. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening,
ho,
line 2.
Ho, ho,
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Okay, now do it in a Father Christmas voice.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, Ian.
Well, that's better than Kath. Kath is here. Let's have Kath's mic up.
Mine's wicked.
Let's hear. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear Catherine Boyle's Father Christmas impression that started this whole thing off. And do it. Don't do it now. You've heard mine. Do it as you did it out in the street.
Ho, ho, ho! Would you like to climb up on my knee? I think that's fine.
You sound like bloody the Mr. Veggie. What's his name?
You've been a very bad boy.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas.
That's really good.
Then you were going though. What does he say? Is it ho ho ho?
Does he say
ho ho ho?
Or ho ho ho? Some people say it phonetically, and some people, you know, I mean, some helpers freestyle on the ho ho ho. I mean, would you say ho 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 or ho ho ho?
Ho ho ho, because that's what he says. That's the line.
Ho ho.
By the way, here's the thing, right? This is really important. Okay.
Yeah.
I need some help. I need some technical help, and already I think I've seen that I can't do this. It's tight.
Tiny.
It's tight. We're wearing Father Christmas hats to get in the festive spirit.
We're Father Chris May.
Here's the thing, right? So I got these kittens, and I've just had Hive installed with my new boiler, which means everything in my home could be controlled from my pocket telephone, right? So I can turn the heating on from my pocket telephone, but I still do it. I get my phone out, I open the app, I then go and stand by the thermostat and point my phone at the thermostat. So that's stupid. But here's the thing, Louise. This has changed. Here's the thing. I bought. You can connect a video camera to it, not VHS, a webcam to it. You just plug it in and then you're connected. So I can now watch my cats, my kittens, on my phone.
Aww.
Yeah, it's great. And me and Kath went out for our Christmas dinner,
so cute.
and it was just me going, I'll just check on them one more time. And here's the thing, I can press a button and speak to them, and they shit themselves.
Oh, it's not fair.
They sit up and go, what? He's coming back, but I can't wear it. What? Hang on. It keeps waking them up. Hello, girls. Keep waking them up. Here's the thing, I can't work out if I can watch that on my laptop or not. I don't think you can watch Hive on your laptop, and that to me seems like an insane abuse of power by the Hive people, who I think are British guests. There are other ways of doing this. There's Nest as well. There's loads of these different systems. When the lads were installing, it's like young lads installing the boiler. I said, golly gosh, I can control my heating with my telephone. They went, yeah. I went, wow, we're truly living in the future. But is there a way of connecting these systems to your computer? Because I want to watch the cats on my computer.
I have no idea. I don't go on a laptop.
Oh, you don't go on the laptop?
When it comes to things like that. I have no laptop. I just get a tablet and mobile.
Well, some of our listeners, like Lane, have no lap.
Oh, it's Christmas.
Oh. I'm going to get him one for Christmas. Lane, I'm getting you a lap for Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Would you like a lap, young man?
That sounds weird.
What you got for us, Louise? Come on, you've taken up so much time already.
I barely said a word.
That's your problem. It's your beef. Come on, Levi.
I just want to say to both of you, you don't know what you have done for me throughout the year, this past year.
Oh.
And I just want to thank you both for what you've done for me throughout the past year. Because of you two, I've met some amazing people. I've made some amazing friends.
Why don't you give them a call?
Been able to go. Sorry?
I was just saying that's lovely.
You're so...
Yeah.
Have you met many
good for you
weirdos? Because that's all Ian. The weirdos are all Ian's team.
Oh, I think I'm probably the weirdo. But less said about that, the better. But, sort of getting out and being able to, go to the rabbit holes and stuff as well. There's been some pretty difficult times, and, being able to listen to you guys every night, every weeknight, that has helped massively.
10, 9, 8,
thank you.
7, 6, 5,
Merry
4,
Christmas.
3,
Merry Christmas, Lee.
2,
And
1.
thank you.
I like that. Oh, I like that. It's a countdown to doom. I like that. If that comes in, guys, if you hear those numbers on your phone call, you better hurry up. Dave says your microphone tilt. The microphone doesn't tilt. He says is an example of the Mandela effect, or you just need to tilt the studio instead. Let's go to line 5. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hi, is that me?
No, it's us.
I suppose. I'm so sorry. I'm just phoning Ian to speak to him. I don't need to go on air because I've just lost somebody in my family.
Okay, well, hang on a second. You're on air. It's called straight to air this evening. So.
Oh, thank you. I didn't realise, Ian. I just wanted to say it's been a difficult week for me, and I didn't want to come on the air because I didn't want to start blubbing. I just wanted to say I've had a terrible week.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And you always put a smile on my face, and you're the first person pretty much this week that's put a smile on my face, Ian.
That'd be £50.
And I really appreciate it, Ian. Thank you.
Thank you, mate. I'm sorry you've had a lousy week, and
it is what it is, Ian.
It's the circle of life, as my mother-in-law would say.
Yeah, exactly right. And my dad, who's just passed, always used to say, whatever it was, he used to say, I blame the government.
Yeah.
Which always makes me laugh.
Yeah, well, blame Theresa May for his passing, then. If that keep up the tradition.
Yeah. Well,
if that's what he would have wanted. I'm really sorry, man. I'm making light, but he must be in a lot of pain, and I'm really sorry to hear that.
Ian, you've put a smile on my face. I'm gonna listen to the rest of your show now, Ian. Thanks very much, my friend.
Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Happy good Christmas to you.
Happy good Christmas? What is this insanity? A happy good Christmas?
Give him a break.
I can't. You know me, it's Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Or nothing at all.
A happy good Christmas? Ah, man, here's the thing. I've had so many people reach out to me. It's an American phrase, but I quite like it now. In the last couple of days, through various different ways. I didn't know for ages. Didn't know the other day actually that people can send you private messages on Instagram, but you have to approve them. Otherwise, they don't know that it's been delivered. So I just saw this button on Instagram and I clicked it. And there's like about 50 such and such wants to send you a private message, and loads of them were, and on email as well. Loads of them were from people who had either lost someone to suicide. There was one, I won't give away too many details, but a young lady who said earlier this year, she was when she was 16, she tried to kill herself. And she'd heard the call, and she was glad she hadn't killed herself, and man alive, there's a lot of people struggling out there, guys, and just be nice to each other. Just be nice to each other, and if someone's struggling, help them. I don't know. I did an interview for an American thing today. I don't really know what it was. And at the end, in kind of a real American style, so what's your message to the people? I'm sat there.
Not up your bum. You didn't say up your bum.
Didn't say up your bum. I'm sat there, sat on my beanbag, trying to get coax my cats out. I'm sat there and I said, I don't really have I don't have a message. I meant to have a message now. I'm just a guy doing a job. You should have heard us the next night when we had some idiot phoning in who was trying to tell me that I was mainstream media calling everyone racist. It's I don't know. I don't have a message, but I do have a message for Dredge. If he ever calls this show ever again, I am going to hunt him down and I'm going to rip his head off of his neck and I'm going to use it as a bowling ball with his mouth for my 3 fingers. No, hang on. My thumb and my Peter Pointer are going to go in his eyes.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use the mouth. First of all, I'm going to urinate in his mouth.
Boy.
Of his decapitated head.
Yep.
Then I'm going to shove my thumb and forefinger into Peter Pointer, into his eyes.
Where's the bird going?
That's going to go up his a-hole.
Whoa!
Then which I've also removed, and I'm carrying that as a good luck charm. And then I'm going to take it to a local bowling alley, and before they manage to call the police and taser me because there's a lunatic bowling a decapitated, I'm going to get a perfect strike.
Boy.
And that'll be the most successful thing that Dredge has ever achieved.
Gosh,
so if he calls me, he just better be careful.
I won't want to be that guy.
Let's go to the next caller. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hi, it's Dredge here.
What are the chances? You better say goodbye to that headbuster, because at some point it's going bowling in the Maidenhead Bowlerama, all right?
So you can tell who's phoning in then? You can tell who's phoning in on your on these strange programs.
Literally, I had no idea. I swear to you, I had no idea.
Power to all our friends. That's my message this Christmas.
All right, Cliff.
The music that never ends.
It feels like it doesn't.
Have you seen the advert for his new album?
No. What's that like? Is it sort of?
Oh, it's my new jam, and every time it comes on, I try and film it, and I fail.
What is it?
It's him.
What is it? Is it like? Does it focus on his wig, or is it?
Sorry? Whoa.
His what?
I don't know what you're talking about, but both him and Hank Marvin have got very thick, lustrous, dark hair. No, it's him wearing the worst clothes possible.
It's a jumper with a lot of zips.
Yeah, miming in front of a green screen, doing a Christ-like pose.
I was going to say, yes, Christ-like. You know, the outstretched
that
arms.
Weird sort of walking, singing. Honestly, try and. I wonder if it's on YouTube. It could be on YouTube.
What was that bit? What was the?
That was him singing.
That was his false teeth clattering. Cliff.
And then he ends with this kind of pow.
Advert.
Arms out. Yeah.
But I mean, what I find odd about all these old pop stars, right, is that they've all got a load of, lustrous hair, but why doesn't the wig ever come off?
They don't wear wigs, Dredge, he said, protecting you from being sued.
It's part of their talent.
Richard.
Rise
up.
They're never gonna take me down.
A sensational collection of brand new songs.
The BBC stitched me up. I took them to court. I got them to apologise.
And bought myself a smart zippy jumper.
That's my favourite song.
Hey.
I'm going to tweet you privately the video so you can watch. There you go. I've tweeted it to you privately. The BBC stitched me up. It's got a good song there, hasn't it? Whoa! I took them to court. Court. What's the constipation relief gives me feeling with glee.
No, you've got to sing it like the mums.
Constipation relief leaves me feeling with glee. I'm strutting my stuff for the whole to see.
Did you say shatting or
strutting?
Oh, strutting.
You heard that advert, Dredge? I might as well go and do a gig down at the local morgue, the response I'm getting from this guy.
It's as if you threatened to decapitate him.
He wonders why I want to, and I don't need to. It's actually a desire. He wonders why I want to decapitate him. Hey, Kath, I've just noticed something, Dredge. You'll get this reference. Kath in a leopard print dress and a Father Christmas hat and her dyed hair and makeup on. You look like Kat Slater. I'll
tell you who Kath looks like, right? It struck me today. Monica Geller.
Now that's been said before when I was a very young woman and people were trying to get round me. So, Dredge, you are round.
Oh.
Great.
That's a bit rude.
But sadly, you're about to lose your head and have it bowled. So...
Bold.
It was good while it lasted.
Bold finger.
Monica Geller doesn't look like Monica Geller anymore. It's sad.
I don't know who Monica Geller is, but I'm enjoying
Courtney
it.
Cox.
Okay. Someone out of Friends. Have you ever seen Friends?
Only one episode once. Well, only one episode twice.
Have you ever seen Courtney Cox?
I haven't caught any Cox, no.
That's not what I
She's
heard.
the woman in the Bruce Springsteen video that comes out of the audience. You know the one I mean.
I was tempted to watch Bruce Springsteen on Broadway because it appeared on Netflix, and then I was about to put it up and I thought, I don't like Bruce Springsteen.
But you like Broadway.
I do like Broadway. I'm really enjoying and I'm doing it very slowly, the Loudon Wainwright III special on Netflix. That's a great show.
But Bruce Springsteen, all he's doing with that is the same thing Ray Davies did 10 years ago, right? The storyteller thing.
Oh, yeah. Yes, mate. It's not the first, but yeah. And all Ray Davies was doing what the old minstrels used to do in the 1400s.
Well, the black and white minstrels.
The Buffalo Minstrels. wasn't Neil Young in the Buffalo Minstrels?
10, was that a shot?
9,
what was that?
Sorry?
8, oh, 7, blimey. All right.
6,
have a good Christmas,
5,
you guys.
4,
no, a merry one.
Very well.
2,
very well.
1. He's gone.
He sounded perky, didn't he?
He's gone.
For a doomed man.
This is the thing, they do often say that when you have like a date for your death, you're like, you just get on with it.
It's a relief.
It's a relief. Mm-hmm. Let's go to line 2. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello, dear. Would you like to come and sit on Anto's knee?
Okay, that wasn't bad. We didn't get Dredge to do his Father Christmas. Let me call him back. Hang on. Let's call Dredge back.
I want to hear him. I want to hear John Peel doing Father Christmas.
Oh God. Let's get Dredge to do Father Christmas.
Don't threaten him again, because I feel like
he deserved it. He's scum. He's a scumbag. That's a scumbag.
Let's get what we want and then threaten him.
Hello, Dredge. Hello. Hello. My phone doesn't always. Hello, Dredge.
Hello. Hello.
Yes. Can you do your Father Christmas for us as John Peel, please?
Ho, ho, ho. It's the Green Giant. And tonight on the programme, absolutely nothing.
Thanks very much. Line...
I love that. It tickles me so much.
Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, line 4.
Hello, it's Harry Redknapp here. Fantastic. Isn't this terrific? This is terrific. All right, son, the jam rolling totally, isn't it? You know Crouchy?
Are you speaking English, sir?
It's Harry Redknapp.
Okay.
Do you know Crouchy?
I'm going to say yes. Peter Crouch, the football man, yes.
Fantastic player, old Crouchy, you know. And our sergeant, she loves him terrific, Fetcher. He loves him, in.
Okay. Thank you. What did you say your name was? Reddy?
Harry Redknapp.
Thank you very much indeed. Not a clue. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hiya.
Hiya. Do it again. We'll do it in harmony. Do it and then hold the note, okay? Away you go.
Hiya.
Hiya. That's good. Holly,
oh my God,
do you reckon you could do a fourth? Can you do a harmony on that? Here we go. We're going to go.
She
for this.
can.
Amy, she can. Look. Oh, look. Cough, cough, cough. Here we go. Amy, take it away.
Hiya.
Whoa. So you've gone up too high. Go back down a bit. I can't. We
can take it down.
Okay.
No, we're going up. You've got to build up.
All right.
Go down. Go, Amy.
Hiya.
Right, stop. You did it wrong, Kath.
Oh.
That sounded ragga. You made it sound Native American, which I like. Holly, I like that. You made it sound ragga. So... Let's go again. This time, really focus,
All
Catherine.
right, so everyone.
1, 2, 3. Amy.
Hiya.
I'm doing the same as you. Stop.
Right, okay. This is
Go again.
Holly, you're great.
Thank you.
We might need you to come and take Kath's part. And then
That's fine.
Right, Amy, away you go. 3, 4.
Hiya.
Well done, guys. That's why we work at it, because we're the best. But we only get to be the best by working at it. Well done. Yes, Amy. People tuning in from all over the world expecting to hear a heartfelt, conversation about mental health. You've got 4 idiots, and I include you in that, Hayley and Holly. Amy, who's Hayley? Hayley's not even here. Amy.
But she's an idiot.
She's the biggest idiot of all. 4 idiots trying to do a 4-part harmony thing. Isn't that dumb? Yes, Hayley. Amy.
Oh, my gosh.
Hello. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello, caller.
Ian.
Yes?
I just wanted to say thank you for everything this year from you and Kath.
for like putting my name on the door for your event. And obviously
Don't tell everyone we put your name on the door. But come on now, that's crazy talk. I don't know what she's talking about.
Really
We never put this broad's name on the door. Why would we do that? Crazy talk. You're welcome.
Sorry, I don't know what I meant there.
No, I don't know what you meant. You're insane. It's because you met a tiger the other day. She met a tiger the other day.
Did you? Did he come and drink all of Daddy's beer and drink all the water out of the tap?
What?
Oh dear, you poor thing.
Oh dear, Amy.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Does this mean I'm young?
Barham is listening and tweets, "This is the craziest effing show I've ever heard. They are certifiably insane. The presenter, Iain Lee, and his lady helper... And,
lady helper.
And the people calling in are even crazier.
Recognise.
My mince pies in the spies in disguise."
Oh my.
One day, Amy, I'm going... So the Sausage Roll song is number 1 in the charts.
Which is good news for the Trussell Trust.
Good news for the Trussell Trust, but also it's good news. It's good to have...
Bad news for Ariana Grande. I'm sure she'll be very upset.
It's good to have novelty songs back in the charts. Last one was 18 years ago. Last Christmas, number 1 novelty song was 18 years ago. I can't think what it was. Knocked Eminem's Stan out of the number 1 slot.
Also, Don't Let the Bells End.
What? Don't Let the Bells End? No, that didn't get to number 1. That was a flop.
I thought that was a cracking song.
I thought it was a lousy song.
What?
Yeah. Amy, please get to the point, because you just keep wittering on and we're going round in circles, my dear.
Sorry. Yes, I just wanted to say thanks for everything, and I hope you both have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh, I like this girl's style. She knows how to speak English.
I'd be happy with either or. Both would be a bonus.
So Catherine is hoping for some bonus for Christmas. I don't know if you have any spare ones there, Amy.
Aren't we all?
Oh, no, we are not.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, yes. Let's hear your Father Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
10,
Merry Christmas.
9,
Ooh, it's
8,
very nice.
It wasn't great.
6,
It sounded sad, but...
4, 3,
Thank you for everything. Peace and love, guys.
1.
She's gone.
Out. Get out.
I like that. That is...
Sounds dramatic.
Doesn't it? Let's go to line 79, a line we don't use very often. Good evening, line 79.
Ian, how are you?
That's none of your business.
Been busy?
Is he a taxi driver?
No, I'm not. I was just phoning Ian. I'm not your biggest fan, to be honest with you, but I just wanted to say you did a cracking job the other night. I've not listened to the whole call, but I'm a former police officer who went through some very bad things.
You should be my biggest fan, because I'm the greatest presenter in the world. I'm going to come... Well, I'm teasing. Hey, listen, man, that's very kind, and I'm sorry you went through some bad things, and I hope life is on a more even keel now.
It is. Unfortunately, it took meeting a woman to do that for me, but we won't tell her that.
Oh, okay. That's mysterious and weird. Okay, but you're cool now. You're good. You're back. You're back where you need to be.
I think like everyone, Ian, probably like yourself, good days and bad days.
Yes.
I'm at a stage now, though, where the good times are better than the bad times and longer lasting than the bad times. And it's just about getting yourself through those bad times, isn't it? But I think you did a fantastic job, and you and Kathy deserve all the praise that you're getting at the minute.
Thank you very much. I genuinely... Now, if you worked as a policeman, you might know this. How do I get an OBE out of this? I'd like an OBE, and I would like a Pride of Britain.
Yeah, you don't do things like you did, though, for the awards, do you?
Oh, God, yes. That's the reason we hired the actor and wrote the script. I'm joking. Of course not. It was...
you did a fantastic thing, and, a lot of places would have just hung up on the person thinking it was a wind-up, but you didn't.
Well,
so
we just did our...
Hat off to you.
Well, thank you, man. We just did our job as human beings, and hopefully everyone would step up to the plate.
5.
Exactly, and do you know what? I've got a message to everyone else. Do something good, and you get good back.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much, Dave. I'm never sure how to take those. I don't like you, but I'm not a fan of yours. But thank you, Dave. There was a particularly vicious one on Twitter the other day. I used to think he was shit, but this, I do think he's shit, but this is great. Okay.
To me, and I'm not talking about that caller, I'm talking about when people do that, it feels like they're doing that for themselves rather than for you. Why do they need to say that to you? It's like, yeah, I'm still right, I'm still me, I'm still keeping it real.
Constipation relief leaves me filling with glee.
Filling with glee?
Strutting my stuff for the whole world to see. It's a real advert. Call straight to air, night before Friday. Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
0344 499 1000 is the phone number. Call straight to air tonight. Last show of ours before Christmas. But then we are back on New Year's Eve, which is the Monday, yeah. I think it's the 31st of December, I think. We'll have to check. Doing a New Year's Eve party for people who don't like New Year's Eve parties. We can just take call straight to it tonight and just see what happens. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Okay, thanks very much indeed. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Sing with me, Iain. Constipation relief has me dancing with glee.
I'm strutting my stuff for the whole world to see.
Santa Coke Max, so be feel free. Natural Santa. Helps us back to normality. It's how a wonderfully
regular life can be. Thank you,
Gosh,
man.
Imagine having a poo so good it made you want to sing.
I don't know all the words, but I'm going to learn them. Thank you very much indeed. Let's go to line 1. You're on the wireless.
Hello.
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 Yes.
How are you?
Yes.
Right,
yes. Yes.
Had a bit of a nightmare before Christmas today, Iain.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't get 150 quid back from my previous energy supply, which they still owe me. And also, my car broke down, battery failed, and it was about 3 miles from my house.
Hey.
So I had to get a taxi back, and then I went to the mechanic in the village who normally helps me, and then his shop was closed, and in a note saying, closed due to unforeseen circumstances. He probably knew I was coming.
Oh, if he was so psychic, he would have known he was going to close. No, hang on.
Yes.
I'm confused now. Yes.
And so I had to join the AA because I thought, well, I'm not messing about.
No, don't mess about.
And recover the vehicle.
Yes.
So, but then I remembered when I got back, well, it is Christmas. And
You don't own a car?
Me
Yeah. Okay.
And sing Christmas songs such as
More
of Kintyre,
Christmas,
Miss Rolling in from.
Thank you very much indeed. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the both of you.
Merry Christmas and here's another one, season's greetings.
That's the other one. Happy holidays if you're American.
Shut up! What is this Americanism? It was going so well. Think you had to bring in the holidays. What is this, Thanksgiving? Got a Thanksgiving turkey on my asshole? What is this?
You'll be saying Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thanks, man.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, we got higher pitched. For Father Christmas, he went up an octave. He squeezed a ball.
Wow.
He squeezed a ball. Hello, line 1. You're on the wireless.
Oh, is that me?
It certainly is.
Oh, I'd just like to thank you for all your support this year, for calling me a female dominatrix.
Oh, it's Tina Femdom.
And calling my husband a dirty pervert.
Well, that helps. With that, obviously, I'm assuming helps the role play in the bedroom when you're standing on his windpipe in your 7-inch stiletto boots. He knows his place. He knows his place.
And also slagging off my Dauphinoise potatoes, saying they look like men's splooge.
Wow, did you say that?
I wouldn't say that. That is libelous, Tina. What?
You did say
How
that.
Dare you?
Somebody had vomited in it.
How dare you?
Just to say, if your emissions do look like
How
Dauphinoise
dare
potatoes,
you,
you need to go to the doctor.
How dare you, Tina Femdom?
How bloody dare you?
How bloody dare you, femdom? You'll be getting no presents from my sack this Christmas. Why don't you substitute it with some of your Dauphinoise potatoes, as it looks similar?
Merry Christmas to you both.
Get lost.
Oh!
Line 5.
Good evening.
Good evening, line 5.
It's David. I called you 2 weeks and a day ago when my wife passed away.
Sarah without an H, of course.
Indeed.
And, how are you and Freya getting on?
We're doing very well, thank you, Ian. Yeah, very well. I just wanted to ring up and let you know that, and let the listeners know that, because I did see a lot of goodwill online, on Twitter, messages and whatnot, which was lovely. I just wanted people to know that we're doing really well. We're really looking forward to Christmas, and make sure I'll give you an upbeat kind of call.
Hey, listen, I got you. I think you sent me an email either yesterday or today. I've just not. Thank you. I've not had a chance to reply to anybody.
No, you've probably got a bit going on.
It's a little bit frantic, of course, but I saw it and I appreciate it, and that's very, very kind of you. Thank you, man.
No, I appreciate that you reached out, as you said, on air. I just want you did exactly what you said you would do. So I really appreciate that, and it's been really helpful.
How is I don't want to pry too much. How's your Christmas looking?
It's all right. We're up with Sarah's family, so we'll be spending Christmas Day here. Presents are all wrapped, presents are under the tree, so it's going to be as normal as it could be. And I think it's going to be really, really nice, especially for Freya, because it's a really weird one, because everything that's gone on, as kind of horrific as it is, it also feels very normal, because I think anything that happens to you feels normal in a way, doesn't it? Because it's the only experience you've got to go off. And so I don't know, how you're meant to act, how you're meant to be dealing with things, but to me it feels very real, but very normal. So just kind of chugging along, lots of admin to do, but yeah, we're doing really, really, really well.
Okay.
So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a call, let you know that, and say thanks for all your support and for everyone's kind wishes, really.
Nice one, David. Thank you very much, man. I know a lot of people have been thinking about you, and it's good to hear that you are okay.
Thank you.
All right, man. See you later on.
All right. Cheers. Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye. And this is how the show works. You go from a guy who lost his wife 2 weeks, 1 day ago, to line 6. Hello, line 6.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Alan.
First of all, I want to say congratulations on reaching the front page of the Star today.
Thank you.
You handled the call with grace and humility.
It's a lifelong ambition of mine, and it is now achieved. I wish it had been achieved under different circumstance, but like a sexy scandal or a drug scandal or something, but it was achieved under a very sad thing, but thank you very much. Are you talking to us now? You're not bitter that we didn't go for the how to cook your Christmas dinner phone-in?
No, I'm willing to forgive and forget as it's Christmas.
Well, hang on, there's nothing to forgive and forget. You phoned in with a crap subject. We didn't do it because we're not BBC WM. Then you went and slagged us off to people behind our backs. We know.
No, I didn't.
We know.
No.
We know. But
I didn't go online.
I didn't say online, but you slagged us off. But I forgive. You don't need to forgive and forget me because I haven't done anything. But Alan, because I'm the bigger man here, because I'm the hero, I forgive. Don't forget, but I forgive you slagging me off behind my back to other listeners because I didn't do your crappy phone in. I forgive you.
Okay, so can we throw an end to that topic? Because it was a dumb topic.
Let's just hope that we can put an end to every time you don't get your way, I get a message from someone saying, Alan Caddick slagging you off. Let's just hope we can put an end to that.
Was it Sally?
I'm not prepared to divulge my sources.
Because I only told one person, that was Sally.
Well, the thing is, walls have ears. Don't
That's why I stay away from Twitter.
What?
That's why I stay away from Twitter.
Exactly. Walls have ears.
Ian, you know, earlier on today, did you listen to the chart and hear the Sausage Roll song?
Yeah, I did. It's number 1 in the charts in the hit parade.
The Christmas number 1.
Beautiful. Great news for those guys. I wish them the very, very...
And raising money for charity as well.
Yeah, yep. You can't argue with that.
First novelty record since Bob the Builder.
No, there was one more recently, wasn't there?
No, novelty record.
What year was that?
2000.
Okay, fine. Okay. All right. Thanks, Alan.
Thank you.
Here we go. And one more before the news. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Okay, Ian, how you keeping it? You okay?
It's none of your business. Yes, we've got a minute.
Yeah, good on. All right, yeah, I'm not kidding. Ian, I just want to say what a brilliant job you done on Wednesday night. I missed it because I was working, but obviously I heard it back on social media and through Facebook and all that. And I just want to say congratulations and what a fantastic job you done for that guy, Chris.
You are a decent human being, and may God bless you for that. Thank you very much indeed. We're going to leave it there for the moment. Let's take one more. Yes, line 4, you've got about 10 seconds before the break. What can we do for you?
I just wanted to wish you compliments of the season, dear boy.
There's a new one.
Oh,
like
look at this.
Classy.
And I'd like
this posh guy, this lord.
And also to call for a moment's silence across the nation, please.
What for? Are you going to fart?
No. Tumblr has banned all adult content.
Sorry?
But you knew that anyway, didn't you?
What's he saying?
Tumblr has banned all adult content.
No, you're joking. Where am I going to get my boobs from? Pornhub hasn't banned it, has it?
Yeah. Love you, bye.
Thank you very much indeed. All right, well, now the phones go crazy as we go into the news. This is the Late Night Alternative Christmas special on Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera. Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera. Riu, riu, shiu, la guarda ribera. Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera. Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera.
El lobo rabioso la quiso morder, mas Dios poderoso la supo defender. Quízole hacer que no pudiese pecar, ya no originales tu virgen no tuviera.
Riu, riu, shiu, la guarda ribera. Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera. Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera.
Esta que es nacido es el gran monarca, Cristo patriarca de carne vestido, ya nos redimido con serce chiquito, aunque infinito, finito se hiciera.
Riu, riu, shiu, la guarda ribera. Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera. Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera.
That's the Monkeys, isn't it?
Los Monkeys.
Los Monkeys. Los Monkeys. You got a parcel. It's not from me.
You sure?
I'm sure. You got your present today.
Who sends me presents?
A slice of bread.
I've got a good present for you.
I give the best presents.
What's this then? Oh.
It's a
And they
sack.
paid extra to put it in a sack.
It's in a sack. What does it say?
Who's this from? Ah.
Oh.
It's from DJ Dan's family.
Oh! It's a D and a J and a Dan with a K. No, it's DJ Cat, I'm thinking. Look at this. What we got?
It says, on the card it says, in these depressing days we thought you might appreciate this reflection of more glamorous times. Have a lovely Christmas and New Year. Best wishes, the Carrascos. Oh my God!
Oh, look at that. That's stunning.
Now.
It's let me try and describe it. It's like, you know, the sexy French maids outfits. It's It's one of those.
It's not. It's a book about Audrey Hepburn in the 50s.
Wow.
I was obsessed with Audrey Hepburn.
That's stunning.
I still kind of am. That's amazing. Thank you so much if you're listening.
Well done, guys.
Wow. We didn't need to do that.
There are nice people out there, huh?
Wow.
Let's hope that line 1 is a nice person. Good evening, line 1. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Is this Iain Lee?
Yes, it is. Do I owe you money?
All right. My name's Rodney.
Hello, Rodney.
I've been hearing some rumours, Iain.
Uh-oh. Don't listen to rumours, Rodney.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Because apparently some of my men, I have a few associates of mine.
Oh.
And they've been telling me that Iain Lee has been talking crap about Rodney the man.
Not been talking crap about Rodney the man. I've been speaking facts. All I've said is Rodney the man is a pussy, and I would happily rip off his fingers one by one, shove them in various holes throughout and around his body, and I would destroy him in any form of combat that he chose. That's all I've been saying.
Fair enough. Well, I'll tell you what, Iain.
Yes, Rodney the man.
I approve.
Well, of course you do, because I am superior to you.
Indeed you are.
Thank you, Rodney, the former man.
You're very welcome.
I know. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hey, Santa Claus here, calling you from Santa Claus land. I'm in Santa Claus's house right now, and I just want to wish everybody there a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I want you to remember, folks, you gotta go to bed early on Christmas Eve, otherwise Santa Claus won't come down the chimney. And we don't know what happens if Santa Claus don't come down the chimney, don't we?
Okay, that's disgusting. Disgusting. He's implying that Santa Claus is going to do a poo down your chimney. And that is disgusting. That does not happen. Santa, I just say to any children listening, Santa Claus, as far as I'm aware, has never done a poo. Let's not say never, because actually there was, I do remember one incident. But apart from that one incident...
Which he doesn't like to be reminded
where
of.
he pooed down the chimney of every house in Italy. It was once. It was 1 year. One country.
It was once down every chimney.
1 year, one country. That was it. Apart from that, he has never done a poo down a chimney. That is libel. Hello, line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, line 4.
Hello,
It's
you
the grass.
really put me in it now.
It's the grass.
No. I'm not a grass.
It's the grass. And we're not saying what your name is, grasser.
I was passing on a message. He actually asked me to pass on that message.
Grass.
Okay, so I'm no grass.
Grass.
At all. And both of you need to sort yourselves out. All right.
Grass.
Merry Christmas, Kath.
Grass. Grass.
No, I'm not a grass.
You're passing on messages for him now. Have a look at yourself.
I'm not.
Grass.
Shut up.
She's a grass.
I know. Oh, I felt bad for him, so I passed the message on, and it keeps him a bit more quiet, and I don't get so many phone calls. Shut up!
She's a grass.
He phoned me from the bookies now.
She's a grass.
So,
is he allowed in
shut
the
up.
bookies?
I'm not grass.
I thought he was banned from the bookies for that incident.
Well,
Green grass grows
well,
all around.
obviously, I'm guessing it's another bookies.
Mm-hmm.
She's a grass.
So, no, shut up.
Hang on,
I'm not a grass.
I've just got this song.
There's a tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around, all around. Green grass grows all around.
That's you.
And on that tree, there was a branch, the strongest little branch that you ever did see. Oh, the branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the ground, and the green grass grows all around, all around. Green grass grows all around.
That's you.
I'm not a grass.
Well, we have evidence that is...
No evidence. You have no evidence at all.
Well, Catherine told me that you had grassed up Alan Caddick, which I thought was a little bit below the belt. I thought it was even worse.
You're dragging poor Kath into it now.
Poor me.
Yeah, because I thought what you did was even worse than what Alan did, if I'm honest.
Well, what did I do?
You grassed him up, mate.
No, what did I say?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
All right.
5.
Merry Christmas, all of you. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.
Nothing worse than the grass. Snitches, as we know. We know what happens to snitches. What do they get? They get stitches, which actually is quite horrific.
It's horrible.
They get stabbed. We don't want that. So, just to say, Sally will not be. That will not happen to Sally. If it does, it's coincidence. I hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't.
That sounds even worse.
Yeah.
That sounds like what they do say.
Yeah, well,
They're gangsters.
that's life, isn't it? That's life. You shouldn't. Grasses get arses. Grasses get. Let's go to line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello. This is the sing-along man, and I've got a message for Kath.
Oh.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you there? Are you ready?
Yes, and yes.
Here we go.
This is going to be
Bye-bye.
Wowzers.
Gosh. He just scat and run.
The worst kind of scat. The worst kind of scat.
Anonymous scat.
It really is a very, very sad day for British comedy. The day they gave Catherine Boyle access to a microphone, broadcasting to up to 25 people.
Oh, dear. Gosh, I'm so sorry, everyone.
Oh, man. Man alive. I'm in holiday mood anyway now. I'm kind of wound down. Is there not a parcel for me down there or anything?
No.
Oh.
This is because I gave them a present to say thank you for something. So now I owe them another present.
Well, they gave you a present. They gave you a present, so you gave them a present to say thank you for the present, and they've given you a present.
They've given you a thank you for saying thank you present.
This is crazy. This could go on forever.
I like it, though.
I like it. I like it. I like the thing. Imagine being a band in the 60s, right?
What do they like? Oh, the funny feeling being here with you.
You must get so pissed off with the Beatles. Because the Beatles... It's just the Beatles. The Beatles. So what you're... All right, Dave Clark 5. Actually, not Dave Clark 5, because he wouldn't do it, because he's miserable. All right, Dave D, Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Titch. We're filming this documentary. Oh, brilliant. Great, yeah. And we're really keen to get your thoughts, because no one's got your thoughts yet. No, this is great, yeah. What do you think of the Beatles?
Oh, guys, again!
I thought you were going to talk about Dave D, Dozy, Beaky. I think we're going to talk about Bend It. And our other songs. No, well, we can... But we really want to know what... Did you meet the Beatles? Oh, God. I mean, yeah, of course we met them. They were the Beatles. The Beatles. If I was Dave D, or Dozy, or if I was Beaky, I think there were several Beakies, actually. Or if I was Mick or Titch, I would have nightmares about the Beatles. But also, if you're Dave D, Dozy, Beaky, Mick or Titch, would you... have the Beatles' phone? Would you have like Paul McCartney's phone number now? Could you phone up?
Well, in them days.
Oh, is that Titch? All right, Titch.
In them days, they were the only people who had phones, weren't they?
Yeah.
Pop stars.
Yeah, but would you got if you're Titch, if you're listening and you're still alive, that's also important. When was the last time you spoke to Paul McCartney, please? 0344 499 1000. This is the Late Night Alternative on Talk Radio.
Late Night Conversation, worth losing sleep over. The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
0344 499 1000. Call straight to air line 1. What do you want? Line 1, you're on the wireless. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello, caller.
It's you.
You're on the air. Okay, you're not on the air. So I can't... spent £120 on this Hive camera and I can't use it on my computer. What the hell is the point of that? I want to watch my cats on a computer, not just on my phone.
Can you not mirror your phone?
Also, no. What? What does that mean?
don't know. I just said
No.
some words.
And also, I want to use it because I want to do another stream of me sleeping. I'm thinking of maybe doing it Saturday night or Sunday night into Christmas Eve. That would be a little treat for you guys. Where I stream me sleeping. Don't pull a face, Holly. You know, you're only pulling a face because you're confused by how much that makes you tingle in the dingle.
Oh, my God.
That's why she's pulling the face. That's why. But she's betrothed to Alan Caddick.
Yeah.
But she's feeling sensations that she shouldn't be. She'd only be feeling for her man. At the honestly. But that's what I want to do. But so if anyone knows, there's got to be a way. Otherwise, I've got to send it back. I think I've ripped the box up. Can't send it back. Stuck with it. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way to connect it up to my computer, hasn't there? What's that face for?
You'd think. I'm just thinking why on earth you would have that technology if you weren't going to make it compatible with a computer.
It's not compatible with a computer.
Why?
That's the thing. You got any stories for us?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's have one of Catherine's stories.
All right, here we go. Have this one. Artificial intelligence. New Japanese robot will teach its owners to love.
Okay, here we go.
Think about that as a person.
I like it. I like it.
Groove X, founded by an alumni of SoftBank Group Core's robotics unit, unveiled the giant-eyed Lovot, which communicates a Lovot.
Okay. Lovot.
Or a Lovot.
Lovot.
Which communicates in squeaks on Tuesday. With the appearance of a squat Teletubby and the ability to communicate in squeaks, the Lovot is designed to make its owners happy by mimicking affection. Although it cannot help with chores, it will draw out your ability to love, Groove X founder and CEO Kanami Hiyashi told reporters at the launch in Tokyo.
Well, hang on, but what does it do?
The wheeled machine uses artificial intelligence to get around and interact with humans and comes with a variety of outfits. Its practical uses are limited to simple tasks.
The French maid outfit. Why are French maids considered sexy? They're cleaners.
Mm.
And cleaners, there's a lot of sexy cleaners out there, but it's not a sexy trade.
I found it's not very practical for cleaning anyway.
Really?
Mm.
What?
Its practical uses are limited to simple tasks like you never get any word done.
No.
Like baby monitoring or watching over the house via a camera that users can access through a mobile app while they're out. That sounds familiar. You're not paying attention anymore.
No, I'm not. People are giving me dumb advice.
Well, Japan is already a leading manufacturer of industrial robots. GrooveX is trying to expand the new market for so-called household robots. Basically, it's like your Hive app, except you can move it around. So you could chase the cats with it, and that's what they look like.
Okay, it looks great. How much is it? When do I get? Can I get a free one?
Does it say? It has raised 8 billion yen from investors, including a Toyota Motor Corp-backed fund, chat app operator Linecore, and the Japanese government. Oh, they're just talking about it. Hang on. There's more pictures. Kids loving them. They wear baby grows. The Lovot will compete with Sony Corp's all-powerful robot dog Aibo, revived last year more than a decade after it ceased production.
I bought an Aibo.
It's called Raoul.
Raoul, yeah, Raoul.
Hayashi worked on SoftBank's humanoid Pepper robot, which can be found greeting customers in shops and restaurants across Japan, but has been a flop with households 3 years after its launch. Let me see. As with Pepper, Lovot's popularity is likely to be hampered by its hefty price tag of 349,000 yen, £2,500, before tax, with ongoing subscription fees.
Okay, that's a little bit on the old pricey end.
And get this, it will hit the market in late 2019 with the bots initially sold as pairs.
Oh, so you're doubling up?
Yes.
Right, okay, yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you don't love it, then that's an expensive mistake.
Okay, well that's...
I mean, they are quite cute, but
But they're supposed to teach you how to date?
Love.
Well, how?
Affection.
Well, how?
You're not, giving them one or anything.
But you can buy a little exhaust pipe if
wow.
you want.
Right.
Hello?
Hello. Hey, Iain. Hey, Claire.
Hello, caller.
Hello. I'm phoning tonight because, as you two will remember, because you haven't really got much going on at the moment.
Yeah, that's right.
Tonight's show is dedicated to my niece, Lucy, because it's her 22nd birthday on the 21st of December.
You are absolutely right. And we were just as we finished that, if you've been patient, when did we agree to this rubbish? We were, just as we were finishing the robot thing. Have you been listening from the start of the show?
To be honest, I haven't.
We did the whole Lucy thing at the beginning.
Mate, what time did you tune in? Just now?
Just. Literally,
the first hour and 15 minutes was the Lucy special. We sang the Lucy song. We had a parade of Lucies. We had people phoning in with their Lucy poems. It was big
that's
old...
really good, because she's been listening.
Well, then she would have... She would have really loved it then.
Because she stayed in to listen, because I said I was going to phone you tonight for her birthday special. So that's really good that she's heard all that for the last hour.
She would have loved it then. She would have absolutely... She's probably blown away.
Shall I go and see if I can get the Lucy's back in?
No, leave the Lucy's now. I don't love Lucy. If I'm completely honest, I forgot about this caller. I don't even remember making this as a promise. This sounds like some kind of crazy Darren Brown mind trick. What are you talking about, you loon?
Well, she has the video. She loves the video. She's played it about 20 times already.
Oh, where did we see you?
London.
It was London, wasn't it? Oh, God, flipping it, we did as well.
American picture, American movie.
Yeah. We totally. Here's the thing. Catherine made the call to pull the Lucy special. I argued and I fought, but as producer, she gets the final say. She thought it was too niche. She thought people wouldn't like it. She thought Lucy was a cow, and she didn't let me finish. My turn to talk now. It's my turn to talk. You have to just say, let me talk.
I just thought with you planning to make the last hour the musical, Lucy the musical, by yourself, singing all by yourself for an hour, it might be overkill. That's all I was suggesting.
We are sorry, but for legal reasons, we're not allowed to do Lucy specials.
Oh, she'll be devastated.
Yep, well, that's
so
a hard
tough.
lesson.
She is so chuffed. It was her best birthday present ever. So, as I said to you on the day,
there you go,
that I was going to have great auntie kudos forevermore, and now I have that. So, you're going to have to big it up for next year.
We're bigging it up. It's being bigged up. It is being bigged up. Hey, listen, thanks so much for that. I hope she
the final affront.
Dumped her. I dumped her. That didn't go out. You got dumped. You thought you pwned me. You didn't. That got dumped. That went out. That went out in your mind. It didn't go out on the radio. So you lose. Lucy, your aunt is a drunk. When she came to see our show, she was embarrassing. She was drunk. We had to say anything we could just to get her off the premises. It was awful.
We had to get her dressed first.
It was awful. Yeah. Awful situation. And I can only apologise for your aunt and her behaviour.
She knows.
Send you season's wishes and season's greetings.
Yes, she knows.
Now all I want to do is go home and try and connect my computer to this. Can you? Here's the thing, right? Okay, guys. Everyone, can I? Here's the thing, guys. On Twitter, thank you. I've asked on Twitter, how can I connect this camera to my phone? It's not compatible. Everyone is sending me the link to log in to the hub section of this particular product online. Because I didn't think to try that. I mean, that's incredible. Thank you, everybody who's sending me the link to log into the hub app on the computer, because I didn't think to. Of course, I thought to try it. It was the first place I went to. It was the first thing I did, and it says this is not compatible. I did that. When I ask a question on Twitter, guess what? I've done all the obvious stuff, right? I've done the obvious stuff. I've tried the obvious stuff. I've Googled it, and I still not got there. Still can't work it out. I've tried the obvious stuff, and then I've Googled it, and I still can't work it out. That's why I'm going to Twitter. And everybody who's now sending me links for other cameras that I could use to monitor the cats. I've just spent £120 on this camera. I'm not made of money. So cut that out. No. When I ask a question on Twitter, and I don't like to specify it because it looks rude, but when I'm asking a question on Twitter, only answer it if you know the answer. If you are either an expert in the field, a keen amateur, or you've had the same problem and found a solution. Otherwise, keep out of it! Let's do an advert for one of my colleagues, please.
The wild man of late night radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
It's Christmas. It's coming up. I'm not, I'm half in, half out. I need to tidy my house. This is what I need to do to start getting in the Christmas vibe. I need to tidy my house. I need to order some Christmas food to be delivered, I suppose. I could do that. And I need to wrap the presents.
So basically, you need to get ready for Christmas.
I need to get ready for Christmas. I can't really. I just want to sit at home and play with the cats all day. Now that Kath came round today, so the last couple of nights I've been going home and sitting in the living room for half an hour and sort of lying on the floor on the bean bags and putting a cat food bowl next to me. I've got these 2 kittens, about 6 months old. Putting the cat food bowl next to me and putting some food in there and just kind of staying still, just looking at my phone and stuff. And then the girls, Mucky and Lucky, come out slowly and they eat and they kind of a little bit jumpy, but they'll sort of let me stroke them and they'll eat. And a couple of nights ago they went on a little mission all around the living room, and last night they didn't quite do it so much. So I invited Kath round. I said, come round before we go to work. And sorry, did you fart?
No, it's my chair.
Okay, come round before we go to work and we'll see. I'll starve the cats all day so that when we put food down they'll be hungry, and we'll see if we can tempt them out. And they came out, and you were on the floor this time. I was sat on the sofa. You got the full experience. Why were you too scared to stroke them?
Let me just see the palm of your hand again.
That is healing up nicely.
Yeah, well,
that is healing up nicely. It's only Mucky that does it. It's only Kiki that does that. Lucky won't do it. She'll hiss at you, but she won't scratch you.
Well, I also didn't want to, but because they were coming out and they're getting bolder, I didn't want them to run away, so I just wanted them to get a little bit more secure. So she wouldn't stroke them. But
then I got a cat's toy. It's like a long bendy stick, about 2 foot long, with like a little bird carcass, some feathers and a bell hanging off the end. Yeah. So as I gave it to Kath, I said, have a go with this. They've not played with any toys yet. Let's see. And for the first 3 minutes, the cats are looking at it going, what are you doing? This is stupid. What are you doing? I'm not... And then they just went nuts for it, didn't they? And started going. And you, for 40 minutes, about 40 minutes, you tormented them. Here's the thing, with cats and with kids, you're supposed to let them win a few times.
They loved it.
You're supposed to let them win so that they know, they're feeling the vibe.
Yeah, but did they love it or not?
I don't know.
Don't be jealous, mate, just because they were playing with me.
I don't know if they loved it. I was a little bit jealous.
Loved it. They loved it.
And
then I poked it over sort of Ian's airspace, and they were jumping on Ian. It was great.
It was great. They jumped on my lap, man. It was awesome.
Here's the thing I'm really good at. Fizzing up children and animals. I love fizzing up kids. Mm-mm. My nephews are going to get the full fizz on Christmas Day, and then their mum can take them home. Great.
It was those guys. Aren't my cats special?
Yeah, they're great. They're great. I would really like a kitten, but I'm not allowed one.
I wish I could watch them on my computer, though, and.
Well, there's a little fun project for you over the weekend.
Well, I'm going to do it now.
Well, don't, because we're a bit busy now. We're busy.
I've gained 7,000 Twitter followers this week. Have I tried Googling it? No, I hadn't thought of that either. Oh, God, thanks. Thanks a lot. Everyone I'm going to block on Twitter. I'm just going to block everyone. That's what I'm going to do. Good evening, dear listener. Sorry, this is the Late Night Alternative. Can you tell we're already in holiday mode? We're here Monday to Friday. Iain Lee, Catherine Boyle, 10 till 1. And tonight we are taking calls straight to air because we haven't done any prep. If you want to give us a call, you're very welcome to. Got my Santa hat on. 03 44 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. You're very welcome to. Don't swear. Don't be libelous because there's a 7-second delay and it will not get heard. Barham, you're a Belchies and you just got blocked. That's how it works. That's how it works. I'll go so far with the gags and then you get blocked. Good evening, line 1. You're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. It's Connor.
Hey, Connor. It's Ian.
Hi. How are you doing? All right, or is it none of my business?
You know the answer to that, buddy. So let's move along. Nothing to see here.
I do.
What you got for us?
Well, I've had a bit of a rough couple of months. I tried to come off my antidepressants with my doctor because things were going very well at the beginning of the year in September. But then my girlfriend broke up with me.
Oh, mate.
And then wait for it.
Uh-oh.
And then my granddad had a stroke. And just this week, one of my close friends I grew up with killed himself.
Oh, yeah, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's been a rough time.
Still Christmas to look forward to, I suppose. Oh man,
I know.
How are you? Maybe a dumb question. How are you doing, Connor?
I'm struggling at the moment. Yeah,
of course you are. Yeah.
It feels like a cycle of never-ending, more things going wrong. Really. Yeah, I'm actually in Dublin because I live here and study here, so I'm heading back for Christmas tomorrow morning. But obviously, I'm not feeling great about coming back because that's where there's going to be a funeral, and like my granddad is too unwell to come up for Christmas this year. So I actually flew back to visit when he had the stroke, and he's doing a lot better now. But when I last called him, he couldn't remember that I'd come to visit.
Yeah.
Which is hard.
There was we heard a really good documentary on the way home from here about a month ago on 4 Extra. They play really good documentaries about 1:30 in the morning. So and they're normally about 5, 6, 10 years old maybe. And it was one about a playwright, a Cornish playwright, who'd had a stroke, and he was getting all of his words mixed up. He couldn't speak properly. Obviously, words were his tool. And he couldn't speak properly, and what did he call, like, strawberry jam, like flip berry red or something? He'd get everything muddled up and make
flapjacks with crap packs or something.
Crap packs. And him and his wife had the foresight. Him and his wife had the foresight to record him like an audio diary.
His name was Nick Dark.
And it was incredible. And they planned all this stuff from like the first 6 months, and it was like, oh God, this poor man. And then after about 6 months, year, he wasn't completely back to normal in inverted commas, obviously. He wasn't back to how he was before the stroke, but he was sharp and sparky and writing again and brimming with ideas and, 93% of what he had been before. And it is remarkable how the brain repairs itself. It can repair itself after a stroke. This is a very long roundabout way of saying your granddad's probably still got quite a lot of improvement that he can and will be able to make.
Yeah, I hope so. It seems like it's going that way, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the struggles you're going through, Connor. It's I genuinely believe that some people get dealt a really bad set of cards and can have a really, an extended run of shit. I think my mother is one of those people who's had that extended run, and it sounds like you're having a little bit of a run of it. And you just got to cling on to the fact that it won't always be like this. You're always going to have bad things happen in life, and a lot of yours are all bunched together, but it won't always be like this.
Yeah, thank you.
No, thank you, man. And
thank you.
I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, although I suspect,
Merry Christmas to you too.
I suspect you possibly won't have either of those things, and that's all right. If you have a miserable Christmas and a miserable year, that's all right. They don't always work. We're here New Year's Eve. If you get bored and lonely, you can listen to me and Kath messing around. So hang in there, man.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you, Connor.
Thank you. You too.
You're a good man.
Take care.
Isn't it?
Like Connor.
Isn't it? He's a nice lad. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Today, yes.
Thank you very much indeed. Here are the ads.
Across the UK, online and on DAB.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Just got a waft of cat food. I think it's coming from me. Could be from you. We've both been handling cat food.
I washed my hands.
That's me then. Let's go to line... What I did, I streamed on Twitch, twitch.tv/Iain Lee. And I streamed me putting cat food out, and then I nudged the bowl, and then I licked my thumb. Because I got some on my thumb. I don't want to wipe it on my jeans. It's only meat. You've eaten meat, haven't you? Shut up. Call straight to air. Line 1, you are on the wireless.
Oh, come on Ian, sing with me. Come on Ian, sing with me. Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea? Hey, little hen, when, la la la.
To supply one for me.
Won't you lay me an egg for my tea? Merry Christmas, Ian.
Merry Christmas, caller, even though you bottled out of doing some of the words. Let's go to line 2. You're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, line 2.
Oh, yeah. Is this the talk show? Yeah.
It depends who's asking.
Right, no, I just wanted to talk about, like, being, like, an autistic woman on the spectrum.
Okay, go on,
and,
then.
Just So, basically, I was, like, diagnosed with high-functioning autism when I was 4. And, I basically grew up. I surprised my parents because they thought I'd be like non-verbal and flapping my hands and stuff.
Yes.
And now I'm basically like I've joined like a small group of protesters, and like I've been like around Liverpool and London, and I've been basically protesting.
Protesting what?
Quack cures. Protesting against quack cures for autism.
Like what?
Basically, like pseudoscience, science that don't work.
Okay, like what cures? What cures do they claim there are then?
Basically, they've been using like GC math, which is a banned blood product.
Yeah.
And it's basically proven harmful.
Why would I don't understand why people would put the word cure with autism, because autism is just it's a way of life, isn't it, as opposed to something a disease. It's not disease.
Exactly, but that's the mind of some of these people. Wow. You think that it's a disease when it's not.
No.
Because you think you can cure it when it's not curable. And you've got to, like, love and accept the child for who they are.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's not like cancer or something. You go, we've got to fix that. It's just how you and your friends and autistic people are. It's almost like, I don't want to demean it, it's almost like a personality trait.
Kind of.
Kind of, yes.
Yeah, let's just put it this way.
Go on.
I'm not weird, I'm limited edition.
There we go! I like that!
Go get the hell off. And I don't want to swear on here because I don't want other listeners.
Don't swear.
I won't.
Don't.
But it's not weird, I'm limited edition.
Yeah.
And if you don't like who I am, you can get lost. Because I don't want people curing me and my autistic mates. And, like, what it is, they keep diagnosing the kids.
Yeah.
Right. But they don't look for the traits in the women because they keep misdiagnosing, well, not everyone, but they misdiagnose some of them with borderline personality.
Right.
Or then, like, you turn away in adults at diagnosis because you look at them and go, oh, but you can keep eye contact. You're fairly confident and social.
Yeah.
And it can basically damage potentially.
But the thing is, everyone's different. People without people without autism, everyone's different. People with autism, everyone's different within that umbrella term. Everyone's different, man. We should love everybody the way they are, unless they're a bad person.
Yeah, because I also identify as pansexual.
Okay.
And even though I was diagnosed
as
I'm female at birth, I also self-identify as androgynous, which is a special kind of non-binary, which means I feel fluid between male and female, but usually in the middle.
Yeah, okay.
But what I think is important about autistic people at the minute, we've been talking on, like, a Facebook group.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm allowed to share the name.
You say it if you want.
But basically, they've been going on about, like, mental health.
Yeah.
How, like, my personal experience of going through the community mental health team, I had to be seen 6 assessments, and then he basically, at the end of that, referred me to the Asperger's team, and I felt 5 out of those times I wasn't being listened to, because I didn't want to say I was autistic in case they'd just say, oh, it's your autism. Oh, and by the way, if you hear noise, it's me getting into my flat.
I was saying, what the hell are you doing? Are you skiing down a mountain or something?
No, I've just been in Liverpool town, like.
Yes, man! Having it large in the pool! Did you see it? Did you see Paul McCartney?
No, I didn't. I wish I did see him in the Philharmonic, but I didn't know he was there, so...
He's a plastic scouser.
Oh, sorry, that's me flat door.
That's okay. Flat doors are okay.
Yeah. I'm in a council flat in a minute.
Here we go.
Just moved in.
There we go.
Just moved out of supportive accommodation.
How are you finding it?
Well, I moved in August.
Yeah.
And I had to wait 3 months to be seen by social services, but I'm managing.
Yeah. Good.
My cat, he just loves the scratch post.
Whoa, stop. You got a cat? Describe your cat to me.
He's black and he's so cute, and he's addicted to me, and he keeps scratching me false leather armchair.
Good.
Because he can't be bothered to use the scratch post.
Of course, listen, I've got an old lady cat who's nearly 20, and I've just got 2 younger cats who are about 6 months each, 6 months old. And I've got a new sofa and I've got new curtains. And I know that those curtains and those sofas are going to be ruined. And I don't care because I love them.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. I love me cat. I wouldn't be here without them, to be honest.
Yeah. Cats are the... Do you know what? I'm the same. My Velvet, she saw me when I was a drug addict. She's been with me when I've been in my worst possible state. And I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for her. That's no exaggeration.
Right. Yeah, that sounds... Well, I'm going to watch my phone because I could be dying in a minute.
All right. Well, you're going to die? Oh, your phone. I thought, gosh. OK. Well, listen, it's really... What's your name?
It's Siobhan.
Siobhan. Hey, listen, Siobhan, that's a really interesting call. When are you off to do a protest?
Well, I've already done one in Liverpool and in London, but I don't have the energy to do one again for a good while.
All right. Well, listen, Siobhan, really nice to talk to you, and I really appreciate your thoughts.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for being anxious on the phone, because usually I used to do, like, Pete Price on Radio City, and usually you just get through to a producer first, and then you'd ring you back. I thought that would happen on this one, but it's all right now.
Well, no, normally we do, but tonight we're just taking calls straight to air. Is Pete Price still going?
Yeah, but I think he's only doing on a Sunday now.
Aye, well, that's good for me, because I might get some of his listeners, but I know that a lot of people love Pete Price. Right. All right, Siobhan, listen, nice to talk to you.
Yeah.
See you later.
Before I go, I'd just like to thank you for saving that man on air the other night.
Hey, listen.
I have mental health problems myself, and I was almost crying because I was just so happy that he'd been, like, found and safe and well.
Well, listen, I really appreciate you saying that, Siobhan. You have a lovely Christmas, and we'll speak again soon.
All right, you too. Bye.
Take care. Bye. Bye-bye. Didn't sound anxious at all. Sounded excited. Didn't sound anxious at all.
Sounded busy.
Thank you, Siobhan. That was it. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. I like these shows when they go all over the place. This is the most fun. Hello, line 2. You're on the wireless.
Ian, as it's Christmas, I'd like to do a special dedication to a favourite person of mine. I hope you don't mind. It's to Bill Buckley.
Oh, gosh. Let me just savour the anticipation of where this is going to go.
You ready? You want it?
Yeah, I want it. Thank you.
Okay. Bill, do you know how much you mean to me? Weekend mornings with my tea. Bill, you keep me company. I hope you will stay forever here. A change of slots is what I feel. But I'm glad to know that it's the same next year. Come on, Ian. Bill, you're all that I need. Even though you're not on TV. Listening intently on the radio.
I've not sung that for about 12, 13 years. You're not the original Bill Buckley song man, are you? He's gone. gone.
Who was that masked man?
It's about Bill Buckley on LBC. Bill Buckley is the nicest person you've ever met. He's still working at BBC radio station. BBC Berkshire last time I saw him. And also the whitest presenter. And sometimes people would phone up and say, your station's racist. It's got no black presenters, no people of colour. I say, what are you talking about? You never heard Bill Buckley? What do you mean? He's a black man. And then people like, Bill is the nicest guy. I can't remember where that song came about from. I think a listener wrote it for him, if I remember correctly.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, yeah. Yeah. Does anyone remember?
That's brilliant.
Does anyone remember? Let's go to line 2. You're on the wireless.
Good evening, all.
Good evening, line 2.
How are we? But it's none of my business.
Thank you very much indeed.
Right, Ian and Kath, I've had a really crap year. In January, I found out the wife was having an affair. Kicked her out. Ended up on antidepressants. But the best thing is, I got custody of my youngest daughter.
Okay.
In April, I found out that I had extreme liver disease and possibly had to have a transplant.
Oh, mate!
That's my own fault. So I was feeling sorry for myself. Now, this is where I feel actually very guilty. I listened to your call the other night with Chris, and this is where the guilt kicks in. I was thinking, there for the grace of God, because I was feeling sorry for myself over what is pretty trivial matters when you look at it, and for what that guy went through. And I actually felt really guilty. But I hope he's well.
Yeah, well, don't worry about feeling guilty. Listen, guilt is one of these feelings that we can't control, and it pops up. The clever thing is being able to recognise it and acknowledge it, which is what you've done.
I analysed it afterwards.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. How are you doing now? You all right?
Yeah, fine. Giving up the drink.
Yes, mate.
As soon as I found out, that was it. Knocked it on the head, same day. And Christmas Day, I've been dry 8 months.
Well,
I don't even miss it.
Congratulazioni. 2 days after Christmas is a significant anniversary for me. So let's meet in the middle and raise a glass of orange juice on Boxing Day to each other.
Sounds good to me.
All right, nice one, man. Well done. Hang in there, man. You got this.
Cheers, then.
I thought, there's a noise there, wasn't it? Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try line 3. You're on the wireless.
Hey, hello.
Hey, hello.
Hey, Ian.
Yes.
Oh, hi. It's John.
Hello, John. Got a new motor?
Hi, John. I've never spoken to you before, but I've been listening to you for many, many years, and I've just come back the train from London on the Christmas night out.
Yeah.
And I've listened to the thing that happened with Chris, and I know you take the piss, and you may take the piss, but I just want to say you've really touched my heart with what you've done with Chris tonight. Honestly, it's been amazing.
Hey, thank you, John. I'm not going to take the piss out of that. That's a very heartfelt sentiment, and I take the compliment on board. Thank you.
It's taken me a lot of balls, actually, to call, because I'm quite a nervous guy, but I must say that what I've just listened to on the train home, like for 30 minutes, you and Kath done, it seriously forced me to call. And I've been listening to you since the Virgin days, and I actually wait for your podcast to come out.
Oh, wicked, man. Thank you.
And it's really nice to talk to you. And I know that you do the joke thing, and I haven't been listening tonight, but I listened to the podcast, and it's really affected me. So I thought, like, if I can't call now, then what would take me to call? So I just had to call and say, it's really, it's really good. It's really good, man. What you done?
John, you don't have to say any more, brother. I take it on board. I'm really grateful that you called, and I'm glad that we provide you with a little bit of entertainment. And thank you for your kind words. Have a lovely Christmas.
You too.
Thank you, mate. Bye-bye. There we go. Nice people. Let's do one more before the news. Good evening, line 2.
Hello, Ian. It's Stu.
Hello, Stu. You've got 1 minute and 15 seconds. You're always welcome, by the way. I should stress on these shows, you don't get a fair crack of the whip. You're always welcome to call back second and third time on the straight to air. Yes, Stu.
Well, I've not been listening to the radio tonight, so sorry, I didn't realise the moment of it. I was. I know. I was ringing to talk about what happened on Wednesday night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go on.
Well, basically, what it is my daughter. She's 12, and she's been having mental health issues. Been in and out of hospital with her. About 2 weeks ago, she tried to commit suicide.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been in and out of hospital with her. And the other day I heard about what you did, and it really, really moved me, man, because there's like a stigma attached to mental illness in the world, and people sort of don't really want to talk about it, do they? It's sort of like a taboo subject. But what I loved about what you did was that, it's got the whole country talking about it, innit? And I personally, as a father, feel a bit less alone. You know what I mean? It's
I hadn't thought of it like that. Thank you.
Well, yeah. It's basically what it is having, and this is another reason I wanted to get through, and sort of while the subject is fresh in everyone's minds because of Wednesday night. Mental illness is affecting a lot younger people than people realise. Mental health issues, mental illness, and everything.
Yeah.
And, as with what's happened to my kid, I've obviously been doing I've been doing research into it, looking into what's been going on, looking into the problem. And if you don't mind me recommending a YouTube video for everybody to watch.
Yeah, go on.
Now, the title sounds a little bit alarming and a little bit reactionary, so please forgive the title. But the YouTube video is called "Facebook is a Social Catastrophe."
Yeah.
Right, and I know that sounds a little bit alarming.
Yeah, no,
but
I kind of agree with the sentiment.
Well, yeah, and it's basically what it's saying is that there's the big debate about whether to legalise cannabis and everything because they think it could exacerbate underlying mental health issues in people, and sort of make something acute that no one knew what was there before. Well, you're having the same problem with social media these days, and the worst thing is it's affecting more young girls than it is young men.
Right. Okay.
Right, because girls are sort of more concerned with like their appearance and stuff. I don't think it's sexist to say that. They just have different concerns to guys, so they're more sensitive about certain things.
Yeah.
And because of social media, there's this big pressure to be beautiful. I see all these movie stars and fashion and everything. So it's putting a lot more pressure on young sort of girls than has ever been put on them before. And you're seeing a big increase in mental illness in sort of adolescent and young teenage girls.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It's really quite an epidemic now, and but sadly no one really knows unless you've got a daughter who's going through it. Now, last night, I wanted to call in last night, but I couldn't because my daughter was lying next to me. I didn't really know if I should have the show on with her next to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah.
But, I left it on because, you can't hide from these things, can you? And luckily, we had it on at just the point where that young lady rang in who sort of said that it helped her, and the young lady used a very sort of apt phrase. She said quite often she felt like she didn't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
And that's exactly the sort of thing my daughter was saying.
Yeah.
And the lovely thing about it is, right, hopefully my daughter now knows that she's not alone, right, and that, it happens to more people than it does to people who it doesn't happen to.
Yeah.
And it's like I think I heard you say, it's just like getting asthma doesn't pick people. You just get it, you know what I mean? And it's mental illness is the same thing. So, it's just I'm just really, well, obviously I'm gutted for Chris, because the poor guy must have been in a real sad state.
Yeah.
But personally, as a father with a young child who's had ongoing mental health issues, I'm just really glad that, you know, people are sort of talking about it a bit more now than they were. You know, it's I personally don't feel so alone. Hopefully my daughter doesn't. And, you know, it's just ringing up to say cheers for that, mates. You know what I mean? It's
Well, cheers for that, mate, because I hadn't thought of it quite in the terms that you'd expressed it. And
yeah.
I wish you the best of luck being, you know, with you and your daughter, man. If she's got you on your side, she's got, you know, bloody good chance. And I wish you both the best of luck.
You're too kind, mate.
No,
you're too kind. You're too kind.
You're a good man, you know, and that's you need someone who's there to talk about it. So best of luck.
Well, after what you did Wednesday night, that is a compliment coming from you, Ian. So I appreciate that, mate. Anyway, I'll let you get on with your show. Sorry to ruin your little segment.
That's all right.
And best of luck.
Cheers.
I don't suppose you've heard from Chris at all, have you?
No, I mentioned at the start of the show, but you weren't listening. No, I'm teasing. I called him twice yesterday evening, and his phone rang, and I left a message once, and I texted him either last night or today, and I'm probably going to text him on Sunday, and then I'm going to leave it, because I don't want to add any more. I don't want him to feel that he owes me anything. I don't want to add any more pressure to him.
Fair enough, man.
He'll have my phone number, and if he wants to get in touch, he's welcome. And if he doesn't, then he's welcome. And if he can't, you know, it's not our story anymore, really, is it? It's his story.
Nah.
And I don't want to harass him or hassle him or you know. So we see him. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't.
Well, I hope we do. Anyway, Ian, you're a top geezer.
Thank you, Stu. You're a good man.
Have a good one. Enjoy
Take care.
Christmas.
All right. Cheers, man.
Later.
Thanks a lot. What a nice guy. 12-year-old kid, man alive. This is what we're dealing with. Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Snooker, loopy, nuts are we, me and him and them and me. We'll show you what we can do with a load of balls and a snooker cue. Pop the reds then, screw back for the yellow, green, brown, blue, pink and black. Snooker, loopy, nuts are we. Snooker, loopy. Now old me old, we all know's got loads of dapper suits. London bred and he keeps his head though he's got Italian roots. Emotional and he keeps his cool till he reaches the finals. And whether he wins or whether he don't, I always pipe me eyeballs. But our friend then, how's he spend down the snooker roll? See the maze with the skills with a snooker ball. But them long shots he never ever got. Why the old mind boggles. But nowadays he pots a lot, cause I wear these goggles. Snooker, loopy, nuts are we. Me and him and them and me. We'll show you what we can do with a load of balls and a snooker cue. Pop the reds then, screw back for the yellow, green, brown, blue, pink and black. Snooker, loopy, nuts are we. Snooker, loopy. Now Terry the Taff was born in a gaff in the valleys of the land of song. And as the Red Sea puts to bed, he likes to sing along. If I win, he says with a grin, it can only help me, can't it? I'll celebrate and buy another 8 hair brushes for me bonnet. But old Willie Fawn, his hair's all gone and his mates all take the rise. His opponent said cover up his head cause he's shining in my eyes. When the light shines down on his bare crown, it's a cert he's gonna walk it. It's just not fair giving off that glare. Perhaps I ought to chalk it. Snooker, loopy, nuts are we. Me and him and them and me. We'll show you what we can do with a load of balls and a snooker cue. Pop the reds then, screw back for the yellow, green, brown, blue, pink and black. Snooker, loopy, nuts are we. We're all snooker, loopy. Steve last year come very near to winning the snooker crown, but he never got to put it on his ginger nut cause the black ball wouldn't go down. His manager and all said that ball, but it helped him make his mind up. Now he don't care who wins this year cause he's got the rest of us signed up. Snooker, loopy, nuts are we. Me and him and them and me. We'll show you what we can Screw bang for the yellow, green, brown, blue, pink and black. Snooker, loopy, nuts away. We're all snooker, loopy. Snooker, loopy, nuts away. We're all snooker, loopy. Snooker, loopy, nuts away. We're all snooker, loopy.
03444991000 is the telephone number. Give us a call to straight away. 50 minutes, then it's Christmas holidays. I don't care about this show anymore. I'm done. Let Killer Kellner come in and do a dump in one corner and urinate in the other, as he does before every show. It is weird. Late Night Alternative, I'm Iain Lee. What's your name, lady?
Catherine Boyle.
Stupid woman.
Oh.
I was saying that long before it became trendy. And we're taking calls straight to air. The way it works is you phone up 0344 499 1000. I will see your number flash up on the screen. And then we will put you straight to air and you come and talk. You can say anything you want. Don't swear. Don't be libel 1,000. I will see your number flash up on the screen. And then we will put you straight to air and you come and talk. You can say anything you want. Don't swear. Don't be libelous like this dick. Hey, line 1, you're on the wireless. I told ya.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, hi, Ian. I didn't expect you to pick up straight away.
That's how it's working tonight, my friend.
Yeah, cool. Yes. I will just, if I may,
yes,
talk a little bit about...
Okay.
I'm married to someone with schizophrenia.
Okay.
And what I tend to do, not so much these days, but I tend to just, to make life easier, and it's also not people's business, is just lie and say that my wife has epilepsy, just because... what I do is I say that if we have medication, routine and rest, my wife can manage quite well. And if I say that she has schizophrenia, sometimes people, you can just watch their reaction.
Oh, they take a little step backwards and start
They
rubbing
take
their
a little
collar and
step
say,
back,
we have to
yeah,
leave now, thanks.
Yeah, that does happen a little bit.
I bet it does.
The other thing that happens is people assume, oh, aren't you great staying with your wife after she got that illness? When in fact, I knew she had schizophrenia when I first met her. And let's see, within about 3 days of meeting, we went on a date, got engaged a couple of weeks later. We've been married 20 years.
Oh, blimey. It will never last.
No, it will never last.
Okay. Well, I don't even know really what schizophrenia is, because you don't hear it so often these days. That
no.
word.
Well, in fact, when we were first met, she was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and then they sort of upgraded her diagnosis to schizoaffective disorder.
Oh.
So it's all big words, really.
Yeah.
It's think of it as a little bit like bipolar, a little bit like hearing voices and that. But one of the things that annoys me is some of the jokes that you hear made about schizophrenia, like, you've got more than one personality, and it's just nonsense. I mean,
that for a long time, people thought. I mean, in the 80s and the 90s, that's what we thought schizophrenia was. That was you were two. Yeah. 1 minute you'd be a bloke called George, and the next minute you'd be a bloke called Steve. But and I don't know how that came about. I don't know if that was. I don't know how that came about. But I know now that that's what it isn't. It isn't that. But it's crazy that crazy. There's a word. That people still make those kind of jokes about it.
Yeah, it is. Well, in fact, I suppose it's one of those things a little bit like the guys on the last leg. My wife can make jokes about it because she's got it.
Yep.
But other people make jokes about it. It's a little bit. You've got to be a little bit careful.
Well, yeah, you got to be. Yeah, exactly. No, you're completely and utterly right on that.
So, sort of as husband and wife, we'll argue about stuff, and my wife will spend money on stuff, and I'll argue, and she'll argue with me.
Yeah.
But it's maybe once every 5 years she'll have an episode. Now, if she's having an episode, I think, actually, I really don't think you ought to have your credit card on you because I don't think you're very well. But very, very rare does that happen. We just get on with
Does
our
she
lives,
go a bit spendy when she's having an episode then? Does she kind of...
Can do. It's more, can be just irrational.
Right, okay.
But, I mean, my wife's got a driving licence, she's got her own vehicle, she does stuff. People just make assumptions about what people can and can't do.
Yeah, of course they do. And also, you hear a story once every 3, 4, 5 years, that someone murdered by schizophrenic killer. And so you think, oh, God, all schizophrenics are killers. And of course, they're not. It's like people who haven't got schizophrenia commit murders as well,
Exactly, yeah. Pretty much that's all I've wanted to say.
Well, you did it perfectly.
Another day I'll talk to you about video games, but not tonight.
All right, mate. Listen, nice to talk to you. Have a lovely Christmas. Thanks very much indeed. 0344 499 1000. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Yes?
Who am I speaking to, sorry?
Who am I speaking to?
Is this Iain Lee?
Yes, it is. Who is this? You have me at a disadvantage, sir.
Sorry, I didn't recognise. I thought it was going to be a producer. My name's Jamie. I'm calling from Spofford in North Yorkshire.
Hi, Jamie.
The reason I'm calling is I just wondered, you know how you can get these talk radio, the talk radio on the Alexa?
Yes.
What's confused me is there was Chaz, in the middle of your show it played Chaz and Dave. I just wondered if that was you that plays it.
If what, sorry?
If it was you that played Chaz and Dave, or whether my Alexa's just gone wrong.
Is this a wind-up?
No, it's not, seriously.
So hang on, what happened?
My Alexa, my Amazon Echo, played Chaz and Dave, Snooker Loopy.
Is it new? Is it a new one?
No, I've had it about a year. I listen to your show every night, and I am a fan of snooker, and it's just sort of freaked me out. I never asked it to play it.
Maybe it's done that thing. Is it what do they call it? Algorithms, where it's got like because we didn't play Chaz and Dave Snooker Looping, no. Where it's kind of it knows you like me and it knows you like snooker, and we played the interview with Chaz maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago when he passed. Maybe it's kind of put 2 and 2 together and come up with Snooker Loopy?
Ah, you see, I didn't realise you'd had an interview with Chaz.
We played out an interview with him when he passed away about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think it was, and we played that then. So maybe, I don't know, does it work on that kind of system? Could it have connected the dots and played Snooker Loopy? Or maybe it's just a glitch?
It could have been. I'm grateful. Actually, I'm glad I called in because I didn't actually realise that Chaz had passed away.
Oh, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Chaz is dead, and your Alexa is on its way out as well.
It does seem like it, honestly. But I would like to wish you and all the team at Talk Radio a very Merry Christmas.
Not Matthew Wright.
And a Happy New Year.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. I appreciate that a lot, but not Matthew Wright. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
He's having a happy fishmas.
Hello there.
A happy no
I have
wife.
a Christmas song for you.
Okay, away you go.
Tickle, 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 tickle. Tick, tickle, 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 tickle. May your days be tickled and tickled, and may all your tickles be. And I'll let you finish it.
Get out of here, you dirty so-and-so. Tickle, 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 tickle. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Oh, no, hang on, let me try that again. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Right, see if you can finish this sentence, right? The biggest issue is the serious misuse of...
Disused tissues.
Yes.
Thanks very much. A lot of stuff from the old LBC shows popping up tonight, which I'm more than happy with. I'm surprised I remember them, but...
I think we may have encountered time travellers.
I think we might have done. Roger's saying his Amazon Echo played Chaz and Dave as well. Weird. It really is. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call the last 40 minutes before we're off for a week for Christmas. Let's go to line 1. You're on the wireless.
Hello, Iain. Hello, Kath. Very good to hear you speak to you again. I was on last week. I just wanted to say, first of all, like the thousands of people who have said throughout the last couple of days, 100% love and respect to both of you for what you did the other night, because it was...
Could you send us cash?
I tuned in, and it was just an incredible thing that you did. So, love and respect to both of you for what you did.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I was on last week about shaving my arse.
Oh, you're the arse shaver! I was thinking about you today because I was...
You were shaving your arse?
I know, I was naked, and I felt my arse, and I felt it was quite hairy, and I thought, I'm thinking I might have some of that.
Well, just to let you know, the weekend was a bit rough, but this week it's sort of it's fine now. So if you do it, couple of days. What I actually talked to my mate.
Yeah.
He basically suggested, my mate Johnny Croissant, what he did, he suggested to maybe put just a little bit of nappy cream on, and it's fine, so it's all good.
Okay.
So have some of that on standby.
Yep.
You mentioned earlier in the week as well about coming to my neck of the woods, possibly on a little tour. I mean, I think someone suggested, come up here to the northeast again.
Yeah.
So I'd echo that. I'd be there, and I wouldn't be alone. I'd bring someone with me, I'd be another person in the audience.
That's not. You're not coming. You'd be banned.
Well, how much are the tickets?
How much can you afford?
I'm doing all right.
£1,000.
No, probably not that much. But if you do come, you might need to sort of learn some local dialect.
Okay, go on.
As well.
Go on.
So how about I use a couple of words, see what you think they mean. I'll put them in a sentence as well to help you out. So how about the word, we'll start with an easy one. Parmo.
Parmo?
So you might say, I really fancy a parmo.
Does that mean like masturbate? A masturbate?
No.
A parmo. I really fancy a parmo. A masturbate. I'm good.
No.
Who says a masturbate?
I say a masturbate. I would like a masturbate. Does anyone here want to join me, or should I just go off into the kitchen on my own?
Kitchen?
Well,
last time I have any cup of tea at your house.
Okay, so it's not a masturbate. What is a parmo then?
A parmo is like a takeaway dish you have over in Teesside. So it's like you've got chicken breast, flattened, covered in breadcrumbs, deep fried, bechamel sauce over the top of it, cheddar cheese over the top, and grilled, and usually served with.
Sounds disgusting.
So fancy parmo. So you might want to order one of them when you're up here. If you do come up
Why
here.
are you telling me about parmo? Why are you trying to talk to me about a masturbate?
Well, I'm just telling you about,
Sick man. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
All I could think about with his bum.
Hello. Greetings, Madame Monsieur.
Sorry? Hello?
Hello?
Madame Monsieur, greetings.
Madame Monsieur, Monsieur et Madame.
Monsieur et Madame.
Merci. Avec moi, ce soir. Pardon? Pardon? Don't.
No.
I'm handling this French conversation.
I could tell. I mean, you've got it.
But okay. No, yes, sir. Yes, Paul.
Yes, I bear greetings from my wife who is in Korea currently, having her breakfast.
Big up to Paul's wife.
Big up to Korea.
Sue. I love
Indeed,
Sue.
yeah.
I like Sue. I prefer. I like Paul, but I think I prefer Sue.
I don't like either of them, if I'm honest.
But Paul has got rhythm, so I'm in a real conundrum.
Allegedly.
Ooh, he's
Are you all right, Paul?
Paul's his missus is away. Paul is drunk and he's having a parmo.
Oh no, not again!
God, no.
That's his rhythm.
Anyway, I'm off to China on the 27th, so I'll be absent of talk radio for a whole month.
Oh dear!
So I was calling to send Christmas greetings and.
Why are you speaking like a ghost? Why are you speaking like a ghost from the 16th century?
He always does. He's terribly posh.
I bet he's not though. He's one of those people that has to pretend to be posh, otherwise they kick him out of the orchestra.
Do you reckon he talks like when he's off duty?
But say again.
What do you talk like really, Paul? Go on, give us your real voice.
This is me.
This is me. Have you played that? Does your orchestra play songs from The Greatest Showman?
Not yet.
This is me.
Around.
You should do it. It's better than that
insanely popular.
Better than that classical crap. No one listens to that. We can play The Greatest Showman. This is me.
It's very good though. You've got a beard like
we were doing
us.
Hollywood Christmas last week.
Did you?
All sorts of show tunes from Phantom of the Opera and all sorts. Last week.
You need to get The Greatest Showman in your repertoire.
Well, it's only a year old, so there's probably copyright and it'll be expensive. Give it a couple of years.
What you got to do is all you got to do is change every 8th note. This is true. Frank Sidebottom told me this. That to infringe copyright, it has to be more than 8 notes the same. So he would do this Star Wars spoof where I go da 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 da. Then it would just go off somewhere completely different. So you can. This is it. As long as you're on the 8th note, you just change it. You're out of the copyright.
This is me.
Well, that's 4. This is me. 1, 2, 3. So we got another 4 notes we can play with there. This is me. This time I know it's a real me. Things that make you go wow. Does your orchestra play the wow charade?
Not yet, no.
Things that make you go wow.
Does it play the constipation relief ad? Ian can give you a taste of that.
Constipation relief leaves me feeling with glee. I'm strutting my stuff for the whole world to see. Seneca Max make my bum cheeks go free.
Oh, wow.
That's what it's all about, man.
You're welcome, Paul.
Paul, have a lovely time in China. Have a lovely time in China. Please don't get killed by kung fu robbers. Oh, because I've seen a lot of Chinese movies, and they're big over there, the kung fu robbers. Take some chucks with you, man. Take some nunchucks. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Now the show's perking up.
Call James Whale. Show on Talk Sport Radio. Call James Whale.
This is the guy.
Show on Talk Sport Radio. Went on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
On medium wave.
Oh, James Whale. Show on Talk Sport Radio.
James Whale. Are you the original guy?
No, I just love it.
Yeah, we love you, brother!
I'm a grown-up person.
2 days ago, we saved a man's life. Let's go to line 3. You're on the wireless.
Merry Easter!
Oh, what a joker.
Blasphemy. Absolute blasphemy. Let's play an advert for a colleague.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee.
I've got no internet for the last 4 days.
On Talk Radio.
Seriously, seeing my cats, right? We can spot where one of them is. We couldn't spot the other. And I said, I think she's there on the sofa underneath, behind the cushions. Kath went, no, she's under the sofa. I said, I don't think so. Well, this app is great. Because you can press a button and talk to them. So we just pressed it and went, wake up! So you sit up. It went, there, I was right, she sat on the sofa.
It's not fair.
Good evening, line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, Jerry.
I'm doing all right again today. Doing all right again at the moment. Doing pretty good.
Doing all right with the boys. Doing all right with the boys. Hey, you, what you gonna do? Now I'm back with the boys again. I said, hey, you, what you gonna do? Now I'm playing with my toys again. Now I'm back with the boys again. Hello.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's good to be back. I said hello. Hello.
It's good to be back.
What you got for us?
I've probably nothing to say. I'm doing my kind of the last show before the Winter Festival break. Did you get my email? I got another one grovelling to you. Saying,
Oh, Richard sent me one, but I've had so many emails that I've not had a chance to look at all my emails.
You've been busy.
Yeah, I've been very busy.
Busy? I appreciate that. No, it's just clarification. I tried to send it myself, but it took 2 hours and I gave up 2 hours trying to send it. My fingers couldn't click the mouse and it was just getting all over the place. Like crazy paving.
Someone sent me a picture of a Palmo. I'm going to be honest, it looks disgusting.
I know, but I still would.
No.
Picture what?
Hey, that was Budgie that called in with Merry Easter.
That's an outrage.
You're getting blocked.
Who's getting blocked?
Not you. Shut up. Listen, clean up your lug holes, you absolute pudding.
I've got Parkinson's.
Who cares? I've got issues as well. You think your life is hard? I've got issues.
I've got tissues.
We've all got tissues. We all need tissues.
Anyway.
All right, Jerry.
Bye.
Peace and love. Merry Christmas. Speak to you in the new year. Back. We're back. We're back on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Should say that.
But on... so this weekend there's the usual best of Iain Lee.
Who cares?
And then on Christmas Day...
Who cares?
10 to 1.
Who cares?
It's a Christmas best of Iain Lee.
And if you're listening to a Christmas... If you're listening to me on Christmas Day, then you're a sad case.
And?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Line 1. You're on the air.
Hello. Good evening, Iain. Good evening, Catherine.
Good evening, Line 1.
I want to send a special happy Christmas message to everybody listening and not listening.
What, even the horrible ones?
And the people not listening?
Yes.
OK, how are they going to know about it? You want to send a message to the people not listening?
Yeah.
You're absolutely insane.
Everybody, basically, I want to send love to everybody at Christmas, okay? And I've got a special message to give to Hassan over there. Hassan, don't be low and don't feel fed up. Don't let a woman, don't let anybody
well, that's
bring
stupid.
you down.
That's stupid advice.
Just
shut
go,
up, Susan. Shut up.
Get yourself back on the dating line.
No, what's stupid? What's stupid advice? Ridiculous. No, I know, but it's ridiculous advice and it's dangerous advice. Don't just say.
No, don't let anybody get you down.
What ridiculous! Absolutely ridiculous advice.
And
No,
another message, Nigel. I love your.
God, no one can hear you, Susan. I'm happy to engage in a conversation, but I'm not letting you just come on and do a really dangerous, stupid monologue. Do you want to have a conversation?
What do you mean? What was stupid? I'm trying to bring him out of it.
Well, yeah, by being stupid.
It's not stupid, is it?
Yes, it is.
Asking him to just go and find another young lady.
That's a stupid bit of advice, and you know it's stupid advice. That's dangerous advice. Come on. Snap out. Snap out of it. Pull yourself together and go and get back on the dating train. No, that's rubbish advice.
Why do you think I was giggling last night when I phoned you?
I don't know. You're having a fiddle? I don't know.
No, I was drinking pear cider, which is £4. And anybody who's skint out there and wants to get tanked up, it's called pear cider. It's by Crumpton Oaks, and you get 2.5 litres for £4.
That's a classy drink, then.
It's very classy. It tastes better than Prosecco, and it's £4, love.
Well, that's great.
You get tanked up easily.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want you and Catherine to come back very quickly after Christmas because I'll miss you.
Okay. Thanks for your call.
Do you love it?
Okay. I just can't be bothered. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Oh, they've gone. Oh.
They've gone to get some of that delicious, classy drink.
I can never do cider. I went straight in at lager. Got spirits hit me pretty quickly.
No, cider was my teenage drink of choice for quite a while. Then that gets ruined, doesn't it, because you drink too much?
I don't know, I never had it. Thunderbird. Wow, is this retching just thinking about it. What a drink. What a drink. Wow. First blackout was on Thunderbird.
Was it?
Yeah, the age of 16. But proper blackout, like, how did I get home? Why am I throwing up? Why is my mum shouting at me? And where is a bit of my tooth gone?
Oh, no.
What a night.
Apparently.
Classic night. Oh, it was horrendous. That's a drink. I think I only drank it 2 nights. That's all I could... line 1, you're on the wireless. Nope, you've gone. They're bottling it. They're all bottling it. I tell you what we'll do. Play these last set of ads. Then we've got a straight run till Killer Kellner comes in and marks his territory. So, 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Yes.
Oh. Let's go to line 1. 1, you're on the wireless.
Evening, Iain. Evening, Cass.
Evening, lady. Hey, lady. Hey, lady. What do you want?
I heard the call Wednesday night, and I thought you were both really fantastic. I'm not going to go on and on about it. Anyway, however, this week, you were contacted by that psychic person, weren't you? And he said you were going to be internationally known.
Oh, that was Rainbow George. That was that night.
Yeah.
Rainbow George says I was going to be internationally known. And then that night we took the call from Chris.
Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah. I did an interview.
Based on the front page of the paper.
Yeah, I was in America today. I'm doing an interview in New Zealand at some point of the week. It's nuts.
But, I think Rainbow George had other things in mind, like you doing his plans for him and getting well known for that. But who knows?
But
yes.
he was on.
She's
anyway,
right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry. Hey, can we hear your Father Christmas?
Let's hear... Happy New Year.
Let's hear your Father Christmas.
There we go.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I think she's drunk. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hey, it's Abby.
Hello, Abby.
Hiya. Just ringing to say hello. Really. Hi, Kath.
Hello.
Ringing to say hello, really.
Hello, mate. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you coming from?
On my way home. Another busy night at work, and then met the other half. He's been playing pool since 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Flipping it. He must be tanked up.
Babe?
All right.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh, just keep the noise down. Drive straight more in a straight line, man. Drive in a straight line.
Really?
Shut up, Ian. I'm going to punch you. I'm going to be sick.
Oh, absolutely, darling. Absolutely, darling.
I know you guys good.
Abby, you are an angel, and he is a one hell of a lucky guy.
Oh, thanks.
It's like comedy 101.
He's steaming, isn't he? All right, thanks very much. Bye.
It's a little peep into their car window. God.
Oh, man alive.
Imagine.
So I can't. This camera I've spent 130 quid on. I can't connect it to my computer. I've been researching it for the last hour while we've been on air. It cannot connect to my computer, so I can only look at my beautiful cats on my phone, which is great. But I was thinking I could use it to then stream me sleeping, which I've done before. I've done it before. It's performance art. But no, I can't. So I've got to come up with another method. I've got another method, but it involves setting up a camera that isn't night... Because this camera is night vision, you see. I've got to set up a camera that's not night vision, leave a light on all night, and put eye mask on, which I can do. I can work like that. I can work around that. I can do that.
The things you do to entertain.
Yeah, exactly. But I want it to be night vision. Night vision.
Hello.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Why are you so mean to me and nice to other people? You just told Abby you loved her and you were rubbish with me. Why are you mean to me, Ian, this evening?
Because you don't listen to what I say, and you...
I do listen.
Okay. You don't listen to what I say, and you gave some really horrible, dangerous advice that was well meant.
What the bloody hell was horrible about telling somebody to go out and meet somebody nice when they've been putting up with a crap woman? Why?
Yeah, you said that, and you kind of said something like it wasn't quite, but it was just pull yourself together or get over it or something.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant
you said something like
nobody to get it. No,
you said something
I
like
said
calm
don't
down.
let anyone get you down.
Calm down. You're getting very angry. It sounds like you're getting down. Don't
no,
let anyone
I'm not.
get you down.
Frustrated.
Don't let anyone frustrate
That's
you.
what I said.
Don't let anyone frustrate.
That's what I said.
Don't let anyone frustrate
That's
you.
what I was...
Don't let anyone frustrate you, Susan.
That's what I was saying to Hassan.
Don't let anyone frustrate you.
Shut up repeating it, Ian. I'm not deaf.
Well, don't let anyone frustrate. Sounds like you're getting frustrated. Don't let anyone frustrate you.
How many more times are you going to repeat that?
Well, until it stops frustrating you.
Why don't you go and get drunk?
Because I'm an alcoholic, and if I went and got drunk, I'd then go out and buy cocaine, and then it's game over.
Well, just do what I do and drink Compton Acres pear cider.
Why don't you go and get... Come on now, listen, you don't sound in a good state, Susan. Go to bed, go and have some water, and go to bed. Come on, you sound terrible.
What do you mean I sound terrible?
You sound sad and maudlin drunk, not good, not fun drunk. You sound maudlin drunk.
No, I'm all right. I just don't understand why you keep doing this to me.
Okay.
I phoned up in good faith, and you just and yet you
advice,
you were all
because she wasn't giving advice that could actually be quite dangerous to someone, whereas I thought the advice you were giving could be quite dangerous to someone.
What the hell was dangerous about saying go out and find someone nice?
Because life ain't like that. Life ain't like that. Life ain't like that. And that advice to someone who's at rock bottom is not any use to them whatsoever.
What do you expect me to say to somebody to make them feel better? Who's been pulled down on the floor by a woman?
You don't have to. Here's the thing. You don't have to say anything. It's better to say nothing than to
Life
say...
goes on, Ian.
Could you listen? Are you going to listen?
It's the same as you. You should be back on the dating scene, but you won't do it. You're bone idle.
Keep your nose out of my business. Keep your nose out of my business.
Well, keep yours stuck out of mine.
You keep phoning up and banging on about it.
Banging on about what?
Your business. Listen, this isn't a one-sided argument because you're drunk, OK? Give us a call back when you're sober. Merry Christmas.
I'm not drunk. I'm not...
There we go. Oh. What we gonna get for her indoors? You know that song?
Yeah.
Won't give me your problems, because this one's yours.
It was The Minder.
Yeah. It's a good song, that. You make me laugh, you do. Keep it quiet, Terence, after all I've done for you. What we gonna get for her indoors? You know, that's the B-side. It's the B-side to a song. Good evening, line 1.
Hello?
Turn your radio off, please.
Sorry, it's gone.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, how you doing? No, I mustn't ask that.
Correct.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Is everyone drunk tonight?
Well, a little.
OK, what can we do for you, caller?
Well, I was going to ask if I could sing a song with you.
Go on, then. Away you go.
OK.
Dickhead. Sing it, then.
I don't know the words.
Oh, that's a stumbling block.
Come on, man.
Everyone knows the words.
Rainbow! That's all I know, rainbow!
Okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
You should be. That's outrageous behaviour. Line 2, you are on the wireless.
Hello,
line 2.
Oh.
Turn your radio
Sorry,
off.
I had my radio on. I committed the cardinal sin.
Yes, you did. That's a slapped wrist for that.
Hello. I know you know who I am, but don't mention my name. Just wanted to say...
Who is it?
No, I know you don't.
I don't know.
I
Is
love
it?
the show.
Hang on, is it FS?
Yes.
All right, fine.
Yes. Okay.
FS,
so
Fake Sheila.
I have to write things down because I've got a terrible memory. So I write down lists, and I've still got the list that I wanted to say to you last night.
Can I put something on that list?
Yes, please.
Stop shoving your boobs in blokes' faces when they're sat down.
Oh gosh. The problem is, Ian, I'm trying to lose weight. And I know everyone does it in New Year, but I've decided to do it earlier. So this week I've gone swimming twice, gone jogging twice.
Oh gosh.
And
black
Kath
eye.
will probably, I'm sure Kath understands this. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But I put on weight on my boobs and I lose weight on my boobs.
Okay.
So it's sort of thing that you kind of want to lose weight and then you don't want to lose weight because...
You want to have nice boobs, but you want to lose weight on your stomach, maybe your thighs.
Yes.
But you said your boobs get smaller.
It comes straight off the boobs.
Oh, man.
And that's the problem.
Here's the thing. I want to lose weight off my boobs. I've got big old titties at the moment. I have big old titties at the moment. I want to get rid of these bad boys. Martin Kellner's got a big old bollock.
I've done lots of exercise this week and I feel better for it.
He's showing Holly at the moment. Look, you don't have to look at it, Holly. It's not in your contract. You have the power to walk away.
Hey, anyway,
Yes.
Because you don't know who I am tonight, I wanted to talk to you about some stuff, serious stuff and then silly stuff.
Okay.
If that's okay, I've written it down on my list.
Okay. Have you checked it twice?
Hey?
Have you checked the list twice?
No.
Well, you should do.
Just going to say that what you did the other night, don't want to go on about it, but you do that, both you and Catherine, for all of us, pretty much most of the nights of the week. Okay?
Yes.
So we might feel... I know that was a very graphic example of it, but you help us all through that. Okay, so just wanted to say thank you, and we love that.
Thank you.
And I've decided that I'm going to spend New Year's
anonymous
Eve.
Woman.
I'm going to spend New Year's Eve in just on my own. I can't wait to do it.
Yeah.
Just with you guys.
Hey.
Never done that before. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I've had therapy this year, and I've had all sorts of stuff this year, but you are the people that have made me want to carry on.
Yeah.
So it's a silly thing, but yes, I want to spend my New Year's Eve with you.
Come here, me,
So
you and Kath. We're having a hug, virtual hug over the airwaves now. We're hugging. This is fine.
I do love Kath. You know that.
Oh,
she's gorgeous.
Oh,
so okay. Also, some weird stuff.
Did you just fart?
Today. No,
Did you hear?
Catherine?
No, you. I heard a fart.
No, I'm on the kitchen floor, and it's Lino.
Go on, move around. No,
No, it's not going to work now. That always happens.
heard
It
that.
never does.
It never does. The thing is with Ian, when he farts, he leaves you no doubt whatsoever.
Oh, I have to leave. I leave a trail of evidence in my pants.
Oh,
I must admit, I'm a sort of fake vegetarian. I'm an FS and a fake vegetarian.
Yeah, they're the best guys.
So I understand the whole windy issue.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It creates problems.
But I wanted to just talk to you about something.
Yeah. Go on then.
Right.
Are you drinking?
So
this?
some weird things.
What are you
have happened
drinking?
today.
What is wine? Obviously.
Wine.
Do you want another glug straight from the bottle, or was that pint enough that you just took down? Then we heard it. Yes, of course we did.
It's from the box of wine.
She's just under the tap. That's why you've seen it on the floor.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I'm on the kitchen floor. Right.
Yes.
So some really odd stuff's happened to me in the past few days.
Yeah, go on.
And I want to talk to you about it. So
Okay, we got it.
Right.
We're in.
Some
We're locked in.
words of like words from the universe have happened. So the past 3 days I've woken up for 3 days and found a key on my floor. Different keys, and it's like nothing weird. No, nothing like that. But like the first key was my bedroom door key because I've got a new lodger man living with me. So I locked my door. Nothing to do with him.
Right.
Just whatever.
Right.
So that was 3 days ago.
Yes.
Yesterday, went into his bedroom, found a key on his floor, and today, the third day, found a key in the bath with stuck to a sticker saying key. Okay, so three things.
So evidence
key.
it was a key. It had key. There's a sticker on it saying key.
Exactly. If I don't even know, there's the bloody sticker on it.
Right. And this has all started since your new male lodger moved in, but there's nothing to do with him.
No, not at all.
Of course not.
No.
Of course not. Yeah. All right. Of course not.
Random things that have happened. Okay.
Yeah.
And then also wolves. Okay. So a couple of nights ago, I had a dream about Wolverine.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoke to my therapist today, who you're going to laugh at this, but obviously I've been trying to talk to her for a little while and it's not worked out. But we had a session today, and she said to me, I need to be more wolf, okay?
Right.
And then you and Catherine played a song today by the Monkees, which I'm not going to... I hope you don't say it, but a lot of the lyrics have my surname in, which relates to that.
What?
So that was also relevant. Okay. So that's number 2 or 3, I think. 3. That was number 3.
Yeah.
So that's number 3.
Yes.
And then Buckley, right? So I put a bet on today on a horse, and the jockey was called Buckley.
Yep.
And I had an affair with someone who was my teacher, and he was called Buckley. And then you played Bill Buckley, who I used to love, from LBC.
Right.
So there was 3 things today. Key, Buckley, and then I've forgotten the other one. But they seem like really important things.
Yeah.
You don't think they do? Oi!
What?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I'm not doing anything. We've got a live audio feed.
Oh no!
From your house. And it's picking up.
Okay, so Key, Wolves, and Buckley. Key, Wolves, Buckley.
And a great big box of wine.
3 things have happened today. Ian's such a terror. He's an absolute terror.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Anyway,
yes.
I will call you on New Year's Eve because I've decided, as mean as you've been tonight to me,
What?
I would love to stay and listen to you and play board games on New Year's Eve, if that's okay.
Key, Wolf, Buckley.
Yes.
That's what you should call your first son. That.
I'm not going to have a son, darling. I won't have a child.
Okay. Well then, go and buy a dog and call it that.
No, I won't do.
All
I
right,
won't.
we have to go.
Hey.
Killer Kellner's in.
Okay.
Key, Wolf, Buckley.
No.
No, not a clue. I have no idea what's going on here.
No, me neither.
Tonight,
Bizarre.
Martin Kellner.
Well, you're a national treasure. You're an international treasure.
International
treasure. No, good work, seriously.
Thank you. Front page of the Star. Imagine, and it's not because they caught me taking drugs or anything. That's a weird.
Or you got your boobs out.
I know, well, as you were saying, it's disappointing, isn't it? To get the front page
I'll take my boobs out for anybody. You know that. No, thank you. It's,
you want to have some fun if you're on the front page. But anyway,
Thank you, Martin. Thank you very much.
Phenomenal work. I mean, both of you.
Well, Kath as well. Kath has been ignored in this story, and her role was integral to it as well. But we're both terrible at taking compliments, obviously.
Yes, I've noticed that.
What's in your show tonight? Your big ball?
Yeah, well, no, it's still there. I mean, I still do get a lot of inquiries about the ball. People wanting to know how big it is.
How much it costs for social engagements and private functions.
Would you like to buy a ticket for a fireman's ball and all that? But, so we got a lot of that. Also on the show tonight, an interesting thing about dating. Did you see, I mean, you made the papers. Did you see Sharon Davis, who used to be a swimming star?
Yeah.
Made the papers for knocking 11 years off her age on a dating site. However, if you look more closely into the story, she was catfished. So somebody rather like somebody put your picture on a dating site and said, not 10 years off your age or whatever.
Oh, that's a bit.
So we're going to talk about
sneaky.
basically we're going to talk about the ethics, the etiquette of dating. How many years is it safe to knock off?
Yeah.
I would have said between 4 and 7, no more than that.
I wouldn't knock off anyone younger than 18. It would just be inappropriate.
Yeah.
Imagine going out with an 18-year-old. Youngest I could go, I know this isn't quite weird, but at 45, youngest I could go, I would start to feel wobbly around 38.
Really?
Younger than that, I'd start feeling, this is not...
So you're not Woody Allen, are you?
Wow.
Well, yeah, we're out of time. Martin Kellner...
What a shame. Got loads to say about Woody Allen.
I know. You've seen the news story about Woody Allen.
Yes.
The dirty boy. Martin Kellner is up next. We are off for a week. Thank you very much, Holly. It's always a pleasure. We will be back on New Year's Eve, dear listener. Ta-ta!